federal. And tó gbádìí òtòṣì ó ti gbé taláròyé. For the fact that you all came out to tell us the result is inconclusive, unascertained, ẹ ti gbádìí òtòṣì ẹ dẹ̀ ti gbé taláròyé after several millions. Unascertained kẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ̀ wọ́n in federal government?
20 million. Not for a private autopsy.
Is it not when they give us unascertained?
And unascertained.
That we
Please
embark on this journey. Go
power
fund
tapping.
me. O ṣe o, ẹ dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó jèrè ọ̀rọ̀ lára wa. Una allow people make them mock. They mock all of us. They mock all of us. All of us, they mock us.
Yeah, they mock you.
Because of una greediness. Because of una greediness, una make sure say they mock us. Because una want to enrich una self. Una make sure say they mock all of us. Because when I get on our own plan, when I make sure say they mock all of us, when I don't care. I remember when they started this stuff. This GoFundMe. Andy spoke with me. He said, Arifa, be careful. Don't advertise this GoFundMe.
Arifa,
have to be careful. But
Arifa,
don't
forget, you need to ask them. When government do their own autopsy, we ask them, we went to the place where they do the stuff. We went there, this one, we need to know where they do it.
When your son, Kunle, can you just shut your mouth? Idiot, I like you.
Arifa ńlá jogún ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ àgbà ṣáà ní béèrè question ni mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lé bá ogun fún
wa. Nígbà tó ń ṣe pé owó yín náà lò kọ́kọ́ ṣì lọ.
Very soon now they go still.
Ẹnu ẹ̀ máa jóbélé ọkùnrin alábòsí. Gbẹ́nu ẹ̀ sàn Kúnlé.
I will never stop asking questions that demands answer. They need to answer my answer. They all need to answer my answer. Hey, you. The first time when they give us Brekete family, when Brekete say, the lab, which lab on I take this stuff to? When they tell us the lab, I remember Mommy Lighton spoke to me and she said, no, she will put the cross upon herself. She will get to know if that is truth or not. The following show, we cried out to tell the general public, those that stays in America, please, now America, they say they carry the stuff, come, we want to help us find out. At the end of the day, the lab released a statement saying, no, they no carry and come here. When I check on a mortuary for Nigeria, be like say they forget and here. The text, the sample, they pass from one hand to another. This one go give this one I ain't go give this one. When this one give this one, go come go give this one. Before this one go carry and go give this one. Like 4 different people go touch them before you reach where they go do the test. You dey one?
They want federal.
You dey one? At the end of the day, they came out to tell us that it is unascertained. What are we to do? Follow no, we don't grieve for God. That is why I said the title of today's program is what? Erekere. Erekere. So, I don't know how they want to explain give us now. They want to explain, give us now. When the result reads unascertained. Again.
1 minute. Tó bá jẹ́, anyway, I'm not gonna say much. Tó bá jẹ́ ìpè ni, bàbá Mohbad mọ ìpè iṣẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn kan. Ọmọ Bible, ọmọ ká. Pé so far pé driver tiẹ̀ sọ pé Wùmí àti kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ jà lé ó jà. Tó dẹ̀ yẹ kí gbogbo wọn lọ ti ń sọ pé wọ́n jà. Kò yẹ kí ọmọ yẹn sunlé lálẹ́. Ó yẹ kí Sanshitu ṣe kíni kó ti lọ gbé. Wọ́n ní mind time tó máa sọ fún bàbá Mohbad okay wá fún mi ní extra money ó yá ẹ lọ gbé kó lọ gbé ọmọ yẹn nílé lẹ́nìí kò yẹ kó sunlé lẹ́yìn lálẹ́ yìí because gbogbo àwọn tó lọ sí corona inquest ló ti sọ pé wọ́n jà ìjà wà there was fight between both of them but ọ̀ ní ṣe but tó bá yẹ pé kó máa kọ ní gewédú fáwọn èèyàn kan online ọmọ bó ṣe ń kọ gewédú Ọlọ́run á ràn gbogbo yín lọ́wọ́ ó dà pé nítorí pé ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún 20 million yẹn ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí 20 million yẹn jẹ́ àbí àwa tá a mọ owó àfìlẹ̀ látàárọ̀ mo ti ń fìlẹ̀ pé 20 million ó wọgbó 20 million ó wọgbó bọ́ torí pé kò ń ṣàwọn lọ lówó so wọn kí ẹ̀ because kò yẹ kọ́mọ yẹn sùn ní lálẹ́.
Autopsy 30 million padà wá
rí 30 million àbí 20 million lọ́pẹ́.
If not that we later discover from Udumusu that the autopsy is 16 million. Ẹ ti kọ́kọ́ gbé wa ń gogo lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́
náà. 30 million gbà tó ṣàwọn lọ lówó kò tó bá pẹ́ àwọn lọ lówó ni alẹ́ yìí mo sọ pé Wùmí ò ní sunlé lálẹ́ àti gbogbo àwọn 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn wọn ò ní sunlé lálẹ́ yìí.
Àkọ́kọ́ jẹ́
ó sọ fún ọ kí gbogbo wọn mọ́lé náà.
The lawyer is requesting for 25 million. Àtúnjẹ àti ilẹ̀ àti mọ̀mísì jẹ́ kí n mọ̀mísì. Àtúnjẹ yẹn náà a mọ̀mísì. Ẹ wá fún alẹ́ ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan yẹ ẹgbàá ẹ máa jẹ yẹn náà. Tó bá bàjẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ náà ó yẹ tún gbà ẹ jẹ yẹn náà. Because they collect and they chop and they swallow and they drink water on top. Later we find out, if not for Udumusu again, we will not know. We get to know that the lawyer requested for 25 million, but you later settle for 10 million. Did you people came out to the public to tell us that wait till we've concluded with the SAN now? Is taking 10 million.
Power tap your screen. Love and like, please. Love and like.
At the end of the day, now 10 on a later settle.
Welcome to my YouTube. Welcome to YouTube.
Now, the general public is now demanding for what they paid for. At the end of the day, there is no difference between the first and the second. Nothing. The only difference there is the pathologist that came the first time is not the one that came this time. Simple. Simple. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing more. It's raised lots of dust. We will never stop questioning you people because you deserve to be questioned.
30 million. 30.
Hey. The deed has been done. I don't chop money, I don't spend money. Money don't go.
Oh, 30 million.
Public don't wise. They don't fit donate.
30 million come work go by.
If they never see waiting they want pay for like this. You look at like this, okay, see waiting want. They know they not go. They don't donate now. You don't know. They not go donate. Do you understand? The public don't wise. Gone are the days.
Unascertain.
The public they
Ẹ dẹ̀
use
ṣe gbàtà tí mo pé ẹ ní rí nǹkan kan yẹ kẹ́ sọ fáwọn people yẹn pé ẹ má worry ẹ ní ṣe.
No more. No public is using sentiment and emotion again. Everybody's asking the right question at the right time and they're expecting the answer from the right source.
Ó yẹ pọ̀ gan 30 million.
Come
on.
Come and answer our questions. You need to answer our answer.
They need to answer the answer. They must answer the answer. The money they much. The money they much. The money too much.
I might not even.
It's too much.
Let me do it this way. I'm going to skip this pathology of the day, so I'll be able to establish all the questions.
Music kò ṣì lọ sọ nǹkan tó wà important ẹ̀yin ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì jáwọn bọ́jọ́ kò ṣì lọ 30 million ó ń dùn yàn náà 30 million yẹn ẹ mọye orí tó máa bọ́ ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ni nígbà tẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ní rí autopsy ẹ̀ ní rí result gidi kéta ìgbowó.
Take it or leave it, it is unascertained.
So definitely ló máa ṣe kinní náà unascertained náà ló máa jẹ́ tó máa ṣe kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀ náà tó bá ṣe DNA unascertained náà ni so ẹ má wulẹ̀ dààmú ara yín lórí DNA ẹ kò máa waste time yín lórí DNA.
I never know how Brekete go feel anyway if tomorrow you had the result of the autopsy is out and it reads unascertained.
It'll be sad one. What can you
because
do? Can't do nothing.
I'm going to play the video here tonight when he said you're not going to spend a dime combo you know go spend on that autopsy combo.
Allah 30 million 30 million tó máa fi ṣe nǹkan fún bàbá Mohbad gan ni màmá dùn ni.
You are coming out to read unascertained to us.
Abeg, let's get our tab. Let me just leave here. Let's enjoy together. I don't want to talk over it because it's really painful that the money just gone like that.
How many days they take on the autopsy when they come out?
Allah Akbar. Mohbad, sorry Mohbad.
I'm
they failed you. Your parents failed you.
Always go left.
Your parents failed
all
you.
The issues are going right.
The government
normally,
failed you.
Mohbad go left. Why?
Nigeria all failed you, especially your parents. Both of your parents failed you. Sorry, Mohbad.
Over 8 months, the first one.
30 million.
The second one, 30 million. Almost 8 months, if not up to.
30 million.
At the end of the day, there is no difference. You understand? But that is not a bone of contention. That's not why I'm here tonight. I am here because I have questions to ask. I must answer my answer. You understand? Let me put it this way. After the pathologies, I don't want to dwell in Sam Larry issue. I'm not interested. There's nothing that has to do with the death of Mo in Sam Larry's interview and all that. I'm not interested. Sam Larry just come because laugh for court. All of us, we enjoy that section. We enjoy this session. So I'm not interested in that. After Sam Larry, we embark on the journey with who? The driver, Fidelis Esembo. I'm going to beg you people to give me just 2 minutes. But before then, let me ask my queen of energy. Are you there? What do you think or what can you say concerning these results unascertained again?
Arifa, you want to, I don't even know what to say. You remember when I came up, I said I'm speechless because, you know, when I heard uncertain, I said, is it that I'm hearing things? Because I don't understand. Because my expectations wasn't what I got today. But what can we do? So, I don't know, Arifa, I'm speechless. I'm disappointed. I'm speechless. I don't even know where to think. But you know, our expectations are just was just lying on this autopsy results. But it is well. I don't know what else we can do. We can't have another autopsy again, can we?
You can another autopsy, báwo? Ṣé ìwọ ló máa kówó lẹ̀? You can't have another autopsy. Let me tell you the reason why they brought that to you guys. It's because of rubbish that is online. They are seeing rubbish that everyone is doing, including the father. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm going to tell you the truth. They're seeing the rubbish that everybody is doing. Our people, you are justice. But Nigeria, láti fi ṣe kíni, láti fi máa wà war from the whole Nigeria so that people will not be dragging them. Let's give them results. They just need to listen to something, then their mind will go down. That was the reason why they give it that. That was the reason why they see everything. They've got their own people that come on social media every day to come and listen to what you're doing. So that was why they give you an uncertain. And they know that the money didn't come from the family. It was from public. And public has been going against the family. They're dragging each other. So they know that, okay, let's just give them something. So let them keep dragging themselves. They waste the time. Then they will tell them they cannot do anything anymore. Come and bury the child. That was why they did that to you guys. Because they can see that the father has moved on. The mother has moved on. The whole family has moved on. They're now sinking. 30 million naira. Jono. 30 million naira. Jono. And you come and say, come to lot to share again. Ṣé ilé máa kówó lẹ̀. Àbẹ́ mọ̀ pé 30 million yẹn tó máa fi establish bàbá yẹn kò lè tó ṣì mọ́ tó máa fi kú. Because wọ́n máa fi 30 million yẹn ṣe business gidi fún. Business tó mọ̀ pé kò ní collapse. Lọ́ máa lọ bá fi ṣe. Bó ṣe lẹ̀gan lọ́ bá fi rà tó bá fi ṣe block tó sọ di block kíní fún. Tó ń ra ta block ń bẹ̀ kò sí wọ́n kọ́lé lójúmọ́ kan náà. Bóyá wọ́n ta block ní 800 naira níbì kan. Bàbá yẹn á wò pé okay àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ló fún un. Yẹ kó òun ta kí business bá lè wá. Yẹ kó òun ta ní tòun ní 750. Gain them at níbẹ̀. But they've already wasted the 30 million naira and you're not saying they should go and do it again. Ṣé wà okay ṣá. Ṣé ẹ sick. Ṣé nǹkan kò ṣe yín. Kẹ́ máa ṣe nígbà ìgbà. Rubbish na máa gbé wá fún yín. Báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀ kó máa gbé result good wá fún yín lórí DNA náà. Because ẹ ti waste time. Gbogbo àti ẹ̀kẹ́ ṣe DNA ẹ̀ ṣe DNA. Ẹ̀yin tira yín. Ẹ̀yin náà tún wá lọ sọ lórí kíní pé tó máa ti ṣe DNA ẹ máa sọ kú tó pọ̀ mọ́ yín. Àlè ló pọ̀ mọ́ yín. So ẹ falẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n gbogbo public o. I'm not abusing anybody. I'm just saying my truth. The reason why they didn't give you good result today was because they know that everybody has moved on. The whole family has moved on. They're not dumb. Because they know that if they give you something, it will cause trouble from the other side. If they give you another thing, it will cause trouble and the family will not agree. The other side will not agree as well because it's in a group. Family is not in one accord. And they can see that both families have moved on social media. Àwọn bàbá àti ìyá ti move on. Ìyàwó náà ti move on. Ẹ dẹ̀ dá gbogbo ẹ̀rù ẹ fi social media jẹ́ kó ba ayé yín jẹ́. Èmi ò mọ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kẹ́ máa ṣe ṣóògùn. Wọ́n kàn bà gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ 30 million death jóná báyẹn. Allah Akbar. Ẹ mọ̀ iye 30 million yẹn owó oṣù èèyàn kan nílùú òyìnbó ẹ mọ̀ iye tó jẹ́. Tó máa calculate owó lóyìnbó. Owó oṣù èèyàn l'Amẹ́ríkà bí ní UK. Ẹ mọ̀ iye 30 million yẹn máa jẹ́. 30 million death jóná báyẹn. Ẹ̀yin wèrè kan sọ pé kó tún ṣe mí sí kó ṣe mí báwo. Wèrè tí kọlu ọ̀tá gbogbo yín.
Inside that house. Sunday stroke Monday.
Hey, Jeba, me power tap. Oh, please help me to power tap. Please help me to power tap. Let's enjoy this. When it
from spending.
Please help me to power tap. Help me to power tap. Please, if it goes off, you can go to another platform to watch it. Because if we don't power tap, then it will go off. Then if you have YouTube, you can join me on YouTube. Same name on TikTok. I'm using on YouTube. My YouTube page. Join me on YouTube because my YouTube will still be on. You don't have to power tap on YouTube and you don't have to power tap on Facebook. Yes, I'm not bothered about them. If they like, they like. If they don't like, Me, I'm just doing it so I can cut it later. That's why I normally do it on Facebook. Yes, so if you cut on TikTok, yeah, fine. Come on. Join me on Facebook or YouTube, my YouTube page. Thank you so much. Keep power tapping. I want to leave here so that we all enjoy together. So I'm not going to talk over it. Then everybody can enjoy. Okay? That was the reason why I'm out. So that people can enjoy it without me talking over it. But please, don't forget to power tap. Keep power tapping for me. Thank you. God bless you. Mommy, Eshigoma. God bless you, Mommy. Thank you for power tapping. Let me clap for you before we go on. And thank you to everybody that's going to power tap in advance. Oh yeah, Jagbado, you can come back.
In the house. Bam.
Eba like you know lórí Facebook. Eba liba like you, but eba liba like that's good.
You also left that same midnight. Yes, I come out that same midnight. Oh, it is a firing thing, and it's a fearing thing. Even if it is you, you will be fearing because you came back together from the show to the house, and all of a sudden, you all left. None of you people stays till daybreak. The only thing that stays till daybreak is drunk, according to him. I'm talking about lifestyle. He claims he drunk. They woke him up when they got home at Ideleo. Then he dropped, he went upstairs to sleep again. In the midnight, I don't know the time that midnight is again. They got home by 2 a.m. He still said he came down in the midnight when he went upstairs to sleep and woke up in the midnight. When it's midnight, people will start past me. Which time is as midnight? Because spending lifestyle in midnight, he came down and he saw Mohbad injury and he was like, "Kilo she, say him and Primes, I'm gonna show them they play their play." Then he went upstairs again. Then in the morning, he left around 7, 8, I guess, because he still chats. He chats with Prime Boy, and he helps Prime to locate his bag.
Sorry, before I don't interject, let me quickly say something. Let me quickly interject quickly now, then I will leave everything. Then we all enjoy together. If you know you're living in UK, you're living in United Kingdom, and you claim that you love Mohbad, you claim that you want justice for Mohbad, please call or go to the station, nearest station to you, report to the Metropolitan Police, or you can email them. Report massively to Metropolitan Police about spending lifestyle. Sorry, I take it back. Not spending. I take it back. Lifestyle. If you go on a Google, you will see lifestyle. Full name is there. Yeah. Report to them because lifestyle is in UK unless it's back to Nigeria now. It was in UK few months ago. He even took picture. If you go on his Instagram, you will see it there. Don't worry, Toba did it. Some of us have it. We'll post it. He took picture. He did video in front of Buckingham Palace. He took video there. That means he's in UK. How did he come to UK? In the application forms. We all know when you want to fill any application form. I don't know about America, but I know about UK. If you want to fill application form, there is a space there that they always put it that do you have ongoing case? They always write it twice that something to do with court case, ongoing, and they will tell you, do you have any criminal, whatever, that you should state it there. 1 month, 1 year to 1 year, yeah? Did he put it in the form or he lied to UK embassy that he didn't have any case? Because lifestyle was in... Good evening, ma. Good evening, Yami. Good evening. Good evening, man. Let me clap for you on TikTok. And I'm at Facebook. Good evening, man. Good evening. I mean, Adenike. Good evening, sis. Adenike. Oh, my sisters. Good evening, sis. So, Lifestyle lied. He lied to to UK embassy that he didn't have any court case. Because if he tells them in the form that he has it, I'm sure they will not give him visa. So how did he came in? So report Lifestyle massively to Metropolitan Police if you claim that you want justice for Mohbad or you love Mohbad himself. Yeah? Report, because Lifestyle was in the house when it happened. So oro boye ohun ti bo Lifestyle ò ní bo nbe se gbogbo yin lè máa jọ jìyà kò ṣe pé èèyàn kan ló máa jẹ̀yà. No, wọn ò ní gbé lórí èèyàn kan. No, wọn ò ní gbé lórí èèyàn kan. Gbogbo yin pátápátá lẹ́jọ́ mọ̀ nbe. Kí ló dé tí ẹ tètè sọ̀rọ̀? Because the driver went there today and he said, I'm not citing anybody, please. And he said that wọ́n jà, òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ jà. Okay? Gbogbo àwọn tó dẹ̀ lọ sí court sọ pé òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ jà. But pé kéèyàn kan wá rò pé òun máa sá lọ, kò ní sá lọ. Because ẹ̀yin náà bá accomplish ẹ̀, gbogbo yín lẹ́jọ́ máa jìyà. So if you love Mohbad, report Lifestyle massively to Metropolitan Police, because Lifestyle ó ti already parọ́ ńbẹ̀ yẹn náà. Nínú fọ́ọ̀mù yẹn ó máa wà ńbẹ̀. Ó ti parọ́ ńbẹ̀ because tó bá sọ tòótọ́ wọn ò ní jẹ́ kó tí wá sí ìlú. Ó máa bí kó lọ clear case yẹn. Ṣé case yẹn ti parí, which is still case yẹn ò tí ì parí, but ó parọ́ fún wọn lọ́sẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wá sí UK. So then number 2, ìgbà tó tún ṣe fídíò kò béèrè consent lọ́wọ́ àwọn British tí ó wà nínú fídíò ẹ̀ ní background fídíò yẹn, ó dẹ̀ ń fídíò gbogbo wọn. Lifestyle wò wá fẹ́ kú. O wà ló béèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Wà ló béèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀ Lifestyle. Wà ní ò béèrè tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹyẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni. Olùṣàpàyàn. Ẹ pààyàn tó ìwọ wá fẹ́ sá lọ. Ó wá fẹ́ kó sọ pé Wùmí nìkan ló máa jẹ̀yà. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa jọ jẹ̀yà. Gbogbo yín.
I believe it's not immediately
Olùṣàlàyé bàjẹ́ ọmọ
that they
òfin.
took the
Ẹ pa
body
Mohbad. Ẹ wá sá
that
lọ.
they confirmed
Ẹ ta
it
fún
was
gbogbo yín.
brought in there. They must have tried to
Ẹ fìyà
ask
jẹ
one or
Mohbad
two
láyé.
questions,
Ẹ tún fìyà
check
jẹ
one
òkú
or
ẹ̀.
two things,
Àwọn bàbá ẹ̀ náà
and at
àti
the
ìyá ẹ̀
end
náà
of
ti
the
ń
day, they
gbowó
came out
òṣì.
to tell
Ẹ
them,
wé sí 300
no, this is VIP.
30 million lẹ fi jóná lẹ́nìí. 30 million lẹ fi jóná. Gbà tó ń ṣòwò yín ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ owó.
If as at
Òkú ọmọ
3:43,
yàrá gò. Ẹ mọ iye owó.
Mohbad
30
body
million
was still
public dá fún yín. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ fi jóná.
at Kurame,
Waste ẹ̀.
and before they could get the
Wọ́n wá sọ pé spending ké.
death summary,
Ó máa sọ ẹ̀jẹ̀
this
spending.
one, that
Ọmọ aláyé
one,
bàjẹ́. Ó ṣe
it
nǹkan
will
tó pa.
take like 10
Sọ nǹkan tó pa kí wọn náà kú because gbogbo yín lè máa ṣe padà
So
kú.
if they could leave that
Mohbad
place
máa
as
pa
at
gbogbo yín
4
gbogbo yín lè máa
o'clock,
kú pẹ̀lú Mohbad. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ àlè ọmọ òfò.
so
Ọmọ
getting
ọlọ́mọ
to
jẹ̀yà lásán.
what's it called?
Ẹ ta ló gbàdúrà kóun ṣiṣẹ́ kóun fọwọ́ dànù? Ta ló gbàdúrà kóun má jèrè? Mohbad jẹ̀yà. Ọmọ yẹn ké. I don't want to die. One of his video, he cried. He said he doesn't want to die. And in one of his video, one of Mohbad video, Mohbad said, one of Mohbad video, tó máa ń pa mí lẹ́kún lójoojúmọ́, Mohbad said, my God will never forsake me. And the jẹ́ kí God will forsake you. He cried. Mohbad cried. Anybody that sees the video is too emotional. That's why I don't post it. He cried. Go and check on YouTube. You see there. Mohbad said, my God will never forsake me. My God will never leave me. And the Jackie God will forsake your money. Aye gbogbo yín máa bàjẹ́ ní ṣe gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà nínú ilé lọ́jọ́ tí Mohbad. Oh, and result is uncertain after 30 million.
So I want to know how many minutes do you think they spent at Kuramed Hospital? They took the body there 3:43. That's to 4. 17 minutes to 4. 3:43. How many minutes do we think they spend in attending to that body? They left that place. We don't know the time. But they got to Perez Medical Care as at 4:15. 3:43 to 4:15. That's about 32 minutes. That is about 32 minutes interval. Within the 32 minutes is when Kuramed, examine the body, check here, check there, questions, pause. As a doctor, don't rush, take our time to check this one, check the chest, try to use CPR, or what do they call it? Is it not CPR? Huh? Try to use CPR. That one way that they open mouth, they pump, waiting that they call that one. You understand all those processing? Is it within that 32 minutes? And within that 32 minutes also was when they took the body away from Kuramed and took the body to Perez. Somebody. That body. They took that body. And when they got to Perez, 4:15 p.m., the question is, as at 4:15 p.m., and they got to Perez, the doctor is attending to a particular patient at another ward.
Please, while you are enjoying this
power tap,
if you guys, if the TikTok one goes down, you can come, you can join other platforms, or you can come to my YouTube or my Facebook.
Is all about.
Because time about
lying lifelessly on the stretcher as at 4:15 p.m. Okay. 4:15. 3:43. 4:15, 3:43. My question is this. Who treated Mohbad? Is it the same facial Ogidegbe that we know? I doubt. Now I am having a different thought about it. Who treated Mohbad? We need to know. Who treated Mohbad? Is it the first nurse who mistakenly said by Wumi? Who is that first nurse? Who do we think the nurse is? Why am I going this route? Who treated Mohbad? According to the doctor today, he said, and I quote, that he said, when he tried to use the CPR, he first of all checked the pulse. He said there is no pulse. He uses, is it not stethoscope? Place it on his chest to chest the heartbeat. The heartbeat is no more. Over 20 seconds, he was there listening because some people do have slow heartbeats, and yet he could not hear anything. And he decided to use another method. Okay, give me a pen touch. Let me see. What are we to do? Then he checked the eye, like he said. And when he checked the eye,
Mama Benny, thank you for sharing.
Find out was this one, the eye no they respond to anything at all. Then they small to it. This one don't go for a while. But yet he never they convinced that this one don't go for a while. You understand? He never they confused say don't go for a while. Waiting come to be say. In one open Mohbad mouth. She na respiration that they call that. You want open Mohbad mouth. Try pump am from there. He say the mouth don't stiff. CPR. The mouth don't stiff. You understand? He tried and tried and tried to open that mouth. No, he no fit. That is when he knows that rigor mortis have set in. You understand? That is when
are you talking about the driver?
that rigor mortis have set in.
Which kind of driver? Is he the driver?
I'm talking about
Oh,
the
shit,
doctor.
How can he be the driver?
So that is when he gets to know that rigor mortis have set in.
Driver, doctor.
Then he said he
He
saw some dots, black spots under Mohbad's foot. That makes him to know that no be even now this thing setting. He don't take. So this body is over 3 hours. Then he faced them and said, "Well, you people just said that this guy died not quite long. He slumped, that he collapsed not quite long. This is what you said, that he collapsed not quite long. So how come this thing is like this?" They said, it's not quite long that he collapsed because we are in the house. A doctor came to treat him and a nurse came to treat him, and there is this thing, he convulsed, then he reacted to the injection, and at long run, all of a sudden, he collapsed. The man further asked them, "Wait, what was the thing that the nurse came to treat?" And he said, the answer given to him was, he has an injury. And when he checked the injury, he also confirmed that it's just a minor cut. And he said, no, this can never lead to death. No, this can never lead to death. How come that this thing is what leads to this and this? No, I'm not going to take this. But this body, this person has passed away over 3 hours before now. Over 3 hours before now. This is where my question comes in now. If Kuramed claims the body was brought in dead as at 3:43 p.m. and this doctor also confirmed that this BRD is over 3 hours ago. Let's do some calculation. 3 hours ago, as at 4:15, that the body was taken there. If we are to check the time, how many minutes this man spent there before he realized all these things? Let's give him 10 minutes. 4:15, 4:25, 4:30. Over 3 hours ago. So 4 minus 3. That is around 1 p.m. Mohbad passed on around 1 p.m. Right? The first hospital, 3:43, brought in dead. The second hospital, 4:15, brought in dead. Now, the question is this. As at 1 p.m., as at 1 p.m., 4:15, 4:30, 3 hours ago. 4 minus 3, 1. As at 1 p.m. Feisha Yogidengbe is not in Mohbad's house. According to her testimony, according to the preliminary report of the police, according to other testifiers, Feisha Yogidengbe is not in Mohbad's house as at 1 p.m. on Tuesday. Darusha said, and I quote, he was called by DJ Bami as at 11 a.m. that Mohbad is convulsing. He needs medical attention. What happened? A nurse came to treat him. Who is that nurse? Who is that nurse that came to treat Mo early hours of the day as at 11 when Darusha was contacted? Mohbad is already convulsing and he needs medical attention. The nurse we are trying to hold responsible now got to the house as at 2:15 to 2:15. That is 14:15 as quoted. 2:15 p.m. And as at 11 a.m. the guy is already convulsing. So if 3 hours Baba Danid ni èmi mọ̀ kó máa padà ó pẹ́ jù títí 12 a.m. ń sọ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ dragging àrífà. Who cares? If as at 3 hours ago, which is 1 p.m., Mohbad is no more, and as at 11 a.m. he needs medical attention, he's convulsing already. Adura was in the house. Darusha is not there, according to him. DJ Bami is in the house. Wumi is in the house. Spending is not there, according to him. I keep using the word according. According to them, they are not in the house. And as at 1 p.m., Mo is no more. As at 11 a.m. in the morning, Darusha has been contacted that Mohbad is convulsing. A nurse came to inject him. How could a nurse that came to the house, thank you, allegedly, how could a nurse, thank you, Jerry, my sweetheart, Justina, even lifestyle is not in the house. How could a nurse that came in as at 2:15 p.m. treated somebody that is convulsing as at 11 a.m. in the morning? Who came in to treat Mohbad in the morning? Who walks into the house to treat Mohbad, to inject that boy in the morning? Question number 1. Who came into the house to inject that boy in the morning? You understand? Somebody came in to treat that boy in the morning and injected him. Then he started convulsing. Who called Darusha at 11? DJ Bami called Darusha as at 11. Alaye, convulsing, he need medical attention. And the thing, the following stuff was, okay, take him to the hospital. What happened? A nurse came and injected him. Then he reacted to the injection. Okay, just take him to the hospital. I'm on my way. As at what time? 11 in the morning. When did Veisha Yogidengbe walks into there? 2:15 p.m. in the afternoon. 2:15 p.m. in the afternoon. That is when Veisha Yogidengbe came in to that house. Who treated Mohbad in the morning? Another question is this, Veisha Yogidengbe. Who did you treat when you walk into the house? As at 2:15 p.m., who did you inject? Who is questioning you? Is it the late Mohbad? Are you sure? Hope you haven't been kolos. Before you go into the ile, did you bake kolos? Hope don't be saying you don't carry kolos before you go the house. That makes you not to identify the person you treat. You don't know the difference between the person and Mohbad. You understand? You don't know who you treat, right? According to the driver, he said he parked his Prado to block the gate. He didn't park at the main road. He parked to block the gate. Not that I parked in front of the gate. No, I blocked the gate. That is what he said, which means extremely close to the gate. Nobody is going out of that compound that he will not be aware. That is the impression. Nobody is going out of the house that he will not be aware. Do you understand?
Arriva.
So the driver blocked
Arriva.
the gate.
For driver,
Baba.
look at this place, oh. For driver to block the gate, that means the driver knows something happened. For driver to block the gate.
According to the driver, the reason why he blocked the gate, he said when they got home around 1 to 2 a.m., he was unable to access Mohbad again because he has been trying to persuade Mohbad for him not to be angry. And once they get home, Mohbad dropped from the car and walks inside the house. Wumi is feeling reluctant to go inside. So he started persuading Wumi, talking to him, when you get him, please don't continue the argument with him. Try and settle things with him. If he's angry, try to calm him down. Wumi said to him, according to the man, that, see, this one will go inside, so this one of you follow me drag anything because as I am there like this, he no get mind to stand my wahala. No surprise if the boy reach up as he dey go up, so he could go dey cry. If he go dey cry like that because he no get mind. That is what she told the driver, Fidelis Esembo. And Fidelis was like, even if it is him, he can't stand the pressure. See why? He's giving Mohbad. Even him can't stand the pressure. Do you understand? Yes, I'm still trying to reach out to the driver. I'm trying to reach out to him. We had a conclusion earlier, so I'm trying to reach out to him. So, like I said, he said he parked the Prado to block the gate simply because if anybody is coming out, he will be aware, then he will be able to tell the person to please help me to reach out to Mohbad because of time. But funny enough, sir, funny enough, man, When they got home, the only time anybody came out of the compound was 3 a.m., midnight. And they found where he parked. There is no room for them to pass anywhere. They need to signal him. Do you understand? They need to talk to him like, Egbon, we want to go out. We want to get drugs for Mohbad. He's bleeding. Bleeding? Yes, he's bleeding. Why bleeding? Said he's bleeding. Will you take us to where we want to get drugs? I said, no, I can't take you people there. Because the fuel I have in my car no go reach. The fuel where I get no go reach because the fuel don't already go down. I just have to do something. Tomorrow, I still need to go and fix the glass. I still need to go back home. So they said, okay, let us go and check Mohbad's car. Maybe it's going to start. And they went on to try, and the car later starts. So he drove out of the way. They went to get the drugs, and they came back inside. Those two guys, he claims. Then after that, he still reparked the car in that same position. He said he was there till 9 a.m. Then as at 9 a.m., he said he was knocking at the gates. Knocking the gates, trying to know. I want to speak with Mohbad so that I can fix the glass. I would like to talk to Mohbad. He's knocking, and knocking, but no response. So he remained there till 9 a.m. in the morning. From 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. Over 2 hours he was there, knocking the gates. So later, see why he came outside. Sir, you still there here? Now here you sleep? Yes. Why didn't you come inside? He said, no, you know, say the glass break. I know if you leave on like this. Okay. How far about the glass? All right. Make her go talk to Mohbad so that they go arrange how he's going to fix the glass. And this is the next thing. He said, how is Mohbad feeling now? He said, Mohbad is inside. He's doing well. How is the injury? And are you not going to take him to the hospital? Remember, some guys went out in the midnight to buy drugs. None of those boys that has come to the inquest stated that they went out at that midnight to look for drugs. Do you understand? None of them came out to tell us that, come, as at 3 a.m., we went out to get drugs in order to save him, to give him first aid. None of them talks about it. I sure be a drug when I go by. I don't want to talk too much. Now, when he spoke with Wumi told him, he's going to be fine. Mohbad will be fine. He's inside, but he will be fine. I said, okay, no problem. No problem. But please talk to him so I can go and fix the car and go back home as early as possible. Said okay. And when she went in, the man was outside waiting. He was outside waiting and waiting. And at the end of the day, she came back around 12 p.m. to release the man. Okay, we've contacted the person that will fix the glass for you and all that. So this is how it will go. Then the man left as at 12 p.m. Now, Sanshitu asked him that, wait, does that mean from the show, when the bleeding started from, till 12 that you left the place, there's nothing like first aid treatment for that boy? There is no first aid, nothing. He said yes, there is no first aid and there is no hospital, nothing. Okay? If there is no hospital, there is no first aid, which means the guy is bleeding. Yeah, all this was Monday, which means the guy is bleeding from 11 from the show till you got home till the following day. He bleeds for over 12 hours. Is that so? He said yes, because there is no first aid. Yeah. And remember, the police told us profusely. Yeah, hey, the bleeding was from the main court. That same court bleeds for 12 hours. That same thing bleeds for 12 hours. Dodo. That minor court bleeds for 12 hours. And as the guy bleeds for that 12 hours. First of all, how possible is it for that guy to bleed for 12 hours? How possible is that? For him to bleed from that 2 a.m. till 12 p.m. Do you understand? How can somebody bleed for 12 hours? And the police use the word profusely. Profusely? For 12 hours? And the guy was still active till Tuesday. When did they call the nurse? When nurse come 2 p.m. The story no clear. This story no clear. You not clear. This is exam number 1. Who treats Mohbad in the morning? I put a question to the man when I said, sir, you blocked the gate, you said. He said yes. You mean when you get home, all of una wanna come up for the show, reach that house. Nobody comes out. Nobody goes in. Till you left as at 12 p.m. He said yes. Nobody comes out. Nobody goes in. Because he blocks the gate. He knocked and knocked and knocked in the morning. Nobody's giving response. Till he left around 12 p.m. Which means all of them where you park, the likes of Dalosha, Adula, spending, lifestyle, everybody, as soon as enter the house, no be say around that 2 a.m. one person carry him back, come out. The man said no, he blocked the gate, nobody leaves. He left all of them in the house on Monday, as at 12 noon on Monday when he left. Did you see Mohbad before you left? He said no. Did you hear or add anything from him? Maybe his voice or ordinary phone call. He said no. The next thing he heard was on Tuesday, when somebody called him and said he should go to a station. And he was like, I don't have anything to do at station. He called all his siblings, his brother. Do you have any issue with anybody that resort to police station? I said, no, we don't do it. This is the call I got. Well, I have to ignore. And he ignored. Until 12 p.m. on Tuesday, when they called him to tell him, go and check Facebook, the guy you took to Ikurudusho is late. Then he went on to check on Facebook. As at 12 p.m. on Tuesday, he confirmed Mohbad. Bye. Now the question is this. How many people did the house? Adra was in the house. Darusha was in the house. Darusha told us, you understand, Darusha told us that he left the house that same midnight, 2 a.m., to go back to his own house. I don't know why. That one na just crap to my ear. Na nonsense. I don't know why. Na nonsense. You left 2 a.m., but we later confirmed today that nobody leaves the house. Nobody leaves that house. Nobody. Adura said, if anybody claims he saw Mohbad 12 p.m., let the person came out. Which means something don't stop. Question number 1. All my analysis since. Who treats Mohbad in the morning? Who is the first nurse Wunmi mistakenly talks about? Who is that first nurse that CY mistakenly talks about? That is 1. My second question goes to the family. My second question goes to the family. Do you understand? And what is the second question? Baba Mohbad, Daddy, with due respect, sir, what exactly did Blessing explain to you? Because as at this time, the result we all rely on comes out unascertained. So the only information we need that can help this case now is for you to tell us, wetin Blessing tell you say by Mohbad. Because Bukky Jesse confirm that truly Blessing called you and told you, Daddy, my dad, Mohbad is late. Mohbad is no more. But please don't talk. Put am for body. Kasara. I would like to know why. And what Blessing has said that makes you to feel you need to kasara. She said, and some other things. Blessing explained to Baba that Mohbad is spy, and some other things that Baba cannot tell us. What are those other things? Is the other things among waiting by Mohbad? We need to know. Make I find the video. We need to know. We are not dragging anybody. No. We are not dragging anybody. Like I said, nobody's going to drag Baba Mohbad here. Nobody's going to insult Baba Mohbad here. But I think we have every right to ask Baba Mohbad question at this particular time. We've been questioning everybody. Baba is part of the family. So I believe we need to question him if needed. This is the time Baba needs to tell us who and what, who called Blessing, who explained to Blessing that, see, your brother don't buy you. Who explained to Blessing that Mohbad is no more. You understand? Who explained to Blessing that Mohbad is no more? That is one. Another thing is, who is the person? Who is the person that is behind the issue that makes what is it called? That makes Blessing, to tell his dad, Daddy, don't say anything, no. Ọmọ yín ti kú o. But ẹ má ṣe bí èpè ìgbọ́ ẹ̀ka sára odidi ọmọ. Láì kí n ṣadìẹ. Láì kí n ṣadìẹ. Ẹ̀ka sára ẹ má sọ nǹkan kan o. Daddy, don't say anything. Odidi ọmọ. Ẹjọ́ ń bẹ lọ́rùn. Àròdákẹ́. The reason why and what Blessing explained to you, Daddy, we deserve to know. Please tell us. We know they ask you with arrogance. No, not at all. This is the video.
Mohbad ti kú. Ó sọ àwọn nǹkan mi fún bàbá tí mo lè sọ. Ó ní Mohbad ti kú.
Did you hear that? Let me translate that. She said, Baba confessed to her. I'm talking about Boki Jesse. She said, Baba confessed to her that Blessing called him and said, my dad, Mohbad is gone. But don't act as if you've heard anything. She further said, Blessing explained to Baba so many things that she cannot tell us. What are those things?
Mohbad ti kú. Ó sọ àwọn nǹkan mi fún bàbá tí mo lè sọ. Ó ní Mohbad ti kú. Ṣùgbọ́n dádì mi ẹ̀ka sára. Mohbad ti kú. Ṣùgbọ́n dádì mi ẹ̀ka sára. Bàbá yẹn ké sínú tó fi débẹ̀ ni.
She said, Blessing told the dad, Mohbad is gone. Oh, Dad, keep it a secret. Buki now said Baba was crying inside till he got there. Cries inside? Who does that? Daddy, you need to come out. You need to come out. You need to come out. Tell us, what does Blessing explain to you about the death of Ilerioluwa? Your son that belongs to the government. We all belongs to the government. If you buy your pikin by yourself today, they will arrest you. Be you be anybody. Say na me born am, you can't buy am by yourself, they will arrest you. For you to know, say all of us belongs to government. So, Daddy Mohbad, you need to come out and tell us, what exactly did Blessing explain to you? We are interested. This is what will help the case at this particular junction that we have now. Another thing, how did Blessing got to know that Mohbad is late?
Well, ask Khaled first. Yes,
And
no.
where did she get the secrets? Where did she gather those information she gave to you that you cannot tell us now? That Bukky said she can't tell us. How did she get those information? She's not staying in Mohbad's house. She's not part of the people staying in Mohbad's house. If allegedly Adura has called her, then she needs to tell you. I know she must have explained to you. And Daddy, Adura look babe you. This is how it goes. So you understand? I know. She must have explained to you, Daddy Mohbad. You need to. This is your responsibility to the public. You owe the public explanation on this. First of all, you are called. That is grown-up son of 27 years old by. Please keep it as secret, and you also keep it as secret. Which, first of all, is a red flag for me. It is a red flag for me. I don't know how or where on earth that is done. A whole grown-up child at the age of 26, 27, and you were told that don't say anything, and you did not say anything. You did not say anything till you got to the house. She further claims that Blessing explains things to you. Blessing explains things to you.
Mr. Arifa,
that makes you to go upstairs through the backyard to go and check the duvet soaked with blood. According to what you explained to us initially, what you said was you went upstairs because when you walked into the house, you never told us you passed through the backyard. You said when you walked into the house, you could not even see Mohbad because you didn't even see him where they placed him. You just have to go upstairs. That is where you and Mohbad usually sit and talk and reason together. You just have to went there. And when you got there, you were looking for Mohbad and you find out that Mohbad is not there. It was later they told you that, Daddy, please, come and see this. These are the two questions I came out for today. Do you understand? So please, we need to know who treated Mohbad in the morning. Daddy, what did Adura and what did Blessing explains to you? Let's listen to this while I face the audience.
Mohbad ti kú. Ó sọ àwọn nǹkan mi fún bàbá tí mo lè sọ. Ó ní Mohbad ti kú, ṣùgbọ́n dádì mi ẹ̀ka sára. Ẹgbọ́n mi ṣá. Mohbad ti kú, ṣùgbọ́n dádì mi ẹ̀ka sára. Bàbá yẹn ké sínú tó fi débẹ̀ ni. Ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé bí bàbá ṣe débẹ̀ bàbá gba ẹ̀yìn wọlé ó dẹ̀ lọ sókè straight. Ìbùkún ti dá bàbá sí nǹkankan nípa òkè ìgbà ó máa ráṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe lọ sókè.
You know, I stand to go sleep.
Can you all hear that? This is the information Bukky Jesse passed out. Please, Listen to the information of Baba concerning him going to the upstairs.
I begin to, a lot of things have been revealed to me. Like, the day the son was sick. So, they said my son is sick. He's in the hospital. Come out so that me and his mom that his mother called me, so that we can meet at the bus stop. But I was so surprised with my vehicle on the road. Mohbad, mother's wife's sister, with my wife, which is Mohbad mom. They now be on Okada. I saw them at the bus stop. They are not looking at where I am. What sign? And I said, why these people are not seeing me? They not see my motor here. It just passed. So I have to follow them up, which we meet at the on top of the river when we are going to Aja. So we take a boat. So they have been calling her. Nobody called me. So in the way I'm listening to the reply where she used to give to them that you have been responding to the treatment. It's okay. Where are we going to meet? They say we should meet at Shapa London, Boston. And immediately when we reach here, she called and they call her again. I have to excuse her to collect phone from her. What is exactly what is happening? And the person that spoke to me and said, Daddy, everything is okay. The boy is all right now. We can go back home. I look at the way this guy sang, which is what do you call this boy? Darusha. Say, Daddy, you can be going home now. I'm a parasile. So when they use that kind of approval, this is not really right. That means something has to happen. And I call her mom saying, I'm a chiku. What is that? Because the way they have been calling her since all this day, when we now reach bus stop, for them to just come and take me to the hospital, they said I should back home. So I have to. And I talked to the mom and said, and when we reach where he's living, I made a lot of crowd there. A lot of people was there, but the shock in me, I don't even see anybody. I have to go up, go and settle where we normally meet.
Do you all hear that? Because of the shock in me, I don't even notice the people there. I don't see anybody. I have to go up to go and look where me and Mohbad normally meet, where we usually talk.
Every day I see a soak blanket, took with blood. Come back to my sense. Say this where they put Mohbad body. They block his nose, ear, any nose that is they block it with cotton wool, and they put inside his house. On that staircase, they now put salt at the chest. I meet people gathering together. I was so shocked. So a lot of people have been hearing about this, and I did not.
Can you all hear the story? That is what Baba explained to us. He said when he walks in, because of the shock in him, he just went straight to the upstairs to check where him and Mohbad usually meet. But remember what the bookie Jesse said, that Blessing has already explained to our father something important and significant concerning the duvet soaked with blood upstairs. That is why Baba followed back and went straight upstairs to check the duvet soaked with blood. Is everything right here? Baba, what did Blessing explain to you? These are my two concerns. Let me start from Queen of Energy, if she has anything to say. If you have any contribution, please send in your request. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen, are you available?
No, I'm not available now. I'm a little bit busy.
All right. Then, I'll go straight to Dangote. Dangote has been here with me for a while. Sir, what do you have to say?
Yeah, Mr. Arifa, Ekalesa, Eko. Am I audible? Okay. Thank you, sir. Nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ sọ ni pé ìbéèrè mi dá lórí blessing yẹn náà ni. Ọ̀nà tí mi máa gbà béèrè ti tèmi ó kàn máa jẹ́ on another view entirely. Méjì ni nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́, a fẹ́ kí bàbá Mohbad kó sọ fún gbogbo wa kó fẹnu ara wọn sọ fọmọ Nàìjíríà pé ìjọ wo ni blessing pè ń sọ fún wa pé Mohbad kú. Ìjọ Monday ni àbíjọ Tuesday kan sọ fún wa pẹ̀lú ẹnu ara wọn. A fẹ́ mọ̀. That's number one question. And number two, tell me very briefly, according to Blessing, ó sọ lórí QH video nígbà tí wọ́n interview ẹ̀ báyìí. Ó ní ìgbà tí wọ́n rí ohun tó ń ju nǹkan sínú Beragan Mohbad yẹn, ó ní boxers tó wọ̀ last àti kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n fi wẹ̀, ó ní nǹkan tó ń jù sínú bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. So a fẹ́ kí Blessing sọ fún wa báwo ló yẹ gẹ́ẹ̀tì kọ̀ọ̀kan yẹn tó fi wẹ̀ yẹn àti boxers tó wọ̀ last yẹn kó sọ fún wa who gave her, how did she get it? Ntẹ́mi fẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn. Nǹkan méjì yẹn lèmi fẹ́ mọ̀.
Dangote, thank you very much for these wonderful, sensible questions. I can answer one stylishly, but I have no answer to the other one. Even the one I want to answer stylishly will still seems like a question, but I just want us to reason together. And that is your first question. Okay. Which day? You are not talking about time. You're worried and concerned about that date. Which day did Blessing call her dad to explain to him that Daddy, Mohbad is no more?
Exactly.
Which day we want to know? But we all believe it's on Tuesday. But mind you, not quite long, an affidavit was sworn that Mohbad died on Monday.
God bless you.
That the boy was died on Monday.
God bless you. That's why I'm asking that question. Kí bàbá Mohbad kó fẹnu ara wọn sọ fún wa, kó fẹnu ara wọn sọ which day Blessing call her, ìjọ wo ló pè wọ́n.
Are we to concur that she called Baba on Monday? Or are we to say, no, let us wait till Baba came out to tell us?
He should tell us. He should tell us. Àti bàbá wọn pè wọ́n bọ̀ kó sọ ìjọ tí Blessing pè wọ́n fún wa. Ìjọ yẹn gangan la fẹ́ mọ̀. Then kí Blessing náà dẹ̀ wá sọ fún wa ìbéèrè number 2 yẹn kó wá answer question yẹn. Báwo ló yẹ get his sponge àti boxers yẹn tọ́nà fi wẹ̀ Mohbad last yẹn? How did she get it? Who gave it to her? She should come and tell us.
Thank you very much, Dangote. That's a wonderful, sensible question, which needs lots of answer. Like my new English, where they use these days now. They need to answer our answer. So they must come out to answer our answer. Tomorrow is Saturday. Sunday is at the corner. We are waiting. May they come out and answer our answer. Even we still need fresh accountability. We need them as fresh as possible. As fresh as possible. But may they first come outside and tell us. They need to answer our answer. Do you understand? That is it. Let me go straight to Destiny. Destiny. Are you available?
Hello, Arifa.
Baba, Ekale.
Ekale, sir. Good evening. Good evening to the commentants and everybody in the house. Arifa, I want to give you kudos for everything you have been doing you have been doing on this justice. Right from day one, I've been one of your followers. You can check me very well. I might not come up to speak, but I see everything you have been doing, the effort that you have been made. During the time you have been arrested, I'll always be with you. I say kudos to you. And I want you to know that God Almighty is with you. You will never lack any form of D. Àti àwa náà tá a sùn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, any form of D. Now, let me go straight to my, what do you call it, contribution. Let me put it that way. Arifa, this case is very deep. You understand me now? Am I audible? Thank you. Thank you. This case is very, very deep. And I can tell you authoritatively that these families, they are taking us, we public, for granted. They don't know that there is no way this case opened our eyes a lot. A lot of people has been pie. But this mobile pie opened our eyes. And the reason why we have been fighting for so long like this is that we don't want this such a thing to happen to us again. And there is no way we can fight this battle without social media. We don't have gun, neither of us have power or money to fight them. Abiola died. He never reached 1 year. Who know what killed Abiola? Nobody. Upon the money that he has, upon the everything. But this Mohbad death came to sanitize a lot in this country and Africa as a whole. These people, I repeat, these people call themselves our leaders. They are our problem. And if I want to throw this question to everybody in this world, do we have future in this country? Do we have future in this country? Do we really have leader in this country that care for us, that have the pains that we are feeling? This case is very, very simple. This case is the most simplest case. To my own observation, to my own opinion, this case you don't need to be dilly-dallying. Just pick Wumi, pick Adura. This case is settled. When you get these two people, put them in a separate cell, interrogate them. This Adura that I'm seeing, he doesn't have any mind. If you torture him for good 1 hour, he will confess what happened. Look at Wumi. Nobody put him in any cell. All the interviews that this lady has been putting on, none of it is tally. Go and check all the interviews that this lady did. Everything is not tally. For you to know that this case, that is somebody, and I will still insist on that. Very powerful people in this case. and not because of anything. But because of that boy that this lady handled. That's Liam. Somebody is behind this case that is very powerful. I'll continue to say it, but people don't believe. I don't know. I've not mentioned anybody, but I can tell you authoritatively who is Wumi in this country, who is Adura, that they cannot be arrested. Lagos State government, I want to ask you, I want to challenge you. If you people are listening to me today, is Wumi bigger than Lagos State? Is Wumi bigger than the police officers? Is Wumi bigger than the judge and the judges? Is Wumi bigger than our judiciary in this country? Is Adura bigger than them? Why can't you people get them arrested and let us know the truth behind all these hula balloons that will be going through over going to 2 years? Arifa, I've been in this case. We cannot sleep for going to 2 years. I'll be going from platform to platform, from here to there, just to know how we can get the true justice. Why is it that the musicians' colleagues are not talking? Why is it that our Warsaw leaders are not hearing our yearning? Baba, something is behind this case. Allegedly, Wumi knows working her husband. Allegedly, Adura knows working his brother 100%. But there are somebody's bankrolling them, and that person is very powerful in this country. And no matter how that powerful person is, I believe and I know if Lagos State government can't give us true justice that we want, that we demand for, God will give it to us. Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ má jẹ́ ká tọra wa, Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀, wàláhì Ọlọ́run wà. We are going to get the justice, whether they like it or not. Sanwo-Olu, you are our father. Everything in Lagos State belongs to you. Oyunini, Esedini, it belongs to you. How will you put a security that will secure us as a citizens? Ṣé bó ṣe ń pa wá bí ẹran iná la ṣe máa wò ni tálágbára ń pa wá? Social media that we are using láti fi tákù ẹ̀yin alágbára tẹ́ pera yín lálágbára tẹ́ ẹ̀ lágbára tó lóhùn tẹ́ ẹ̀ lágbára lórí ẹ̀mí ara tí yín gọ́gọ́gọ́gọ́ tí o pé gbàtọ́ lóhùn tó bá wọ ọlọ́run ọba ló máa mú yín ẹ̀yin èdè rẹ àtúbọ̀tọ́ ibi tẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ. Kí ló dé? And I can tell you authoritatively, there is no any millionaire or billionaires that can live without poor people behind him, without pure people surrounding him. Mo lówó ìwọ lówó, ta ló fẹ́ máa fowó ẹ̀bùgà sí? And it will be difficult. Olówó ò lè succeed without tálíkà. But now you are using that power, you are using that your money to oppress us. We know how much you buy data presently in Nigeria. But we still continue that we want to know the cause of the death of Mohbad. We refuse to relent. We refuse to back down. We want them to tell us what by the guy. Now, let me go to the family of Mohbad. Go. Now, Mr. Aloba, I'm not here to drag you. No. I'm one of the fan before. Let me put it that way. I'm still your fan, but not that typical blood me that been with you before. Because the way I'm seeing things, you want a selective justice. You don't want a real justice. If truly you want a real justice, Blessing and Adura need to be questioned. Mr. Dangote said something, and I quote, "Who gave Blessing the sponge they use to bath what do you call it? Mohbad? Who gave Blessing the boxer that Mohbad was last? Who called Blessing? And at what around time did they call Blessing that Mohbad died? Mohbad cried. Who is that person that called Blessing? Who is that person that gave Blessing the boxers and also the what do you call it? The sponge that is thrown inside Mohbad's burial ground? And the Blessing called you. Daddy me, Mohbad has spied. But just don't react. Go through the backyard, go upset. You will see a duvet soaked with blood. And when you come outside to narrate it to us, you said, and I quote, you said when you got there, when you and Mohbad used to meet in the staircase, you just went straight upstairs and you saw a duvet soaked with blood, a pool of blood. Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? And you want to tell us that you never knew what happened to your sons, and you never get an expose that your daughter have told you, even though Adra cannot call you, but your daughter called you and narrate everything that happened in the house to you. Don't let us be lying to ourselves. Arifa, you are doing wonderful. I will never lie to you. This country that we are, when are we going to get it right? When is these people starting? Stop to be oppress us. Baba Mohbad, you need to answer us. Mohbad, but ọmọ yìí ti di ọmọ gbogbo ayé. Ọmọ yìí fẹ́ wá sanitize gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Gbogbo àwọn alágbára tó fagbára dààmú wa tó ń fẹ́ káwa náà débi tó yẹ káwa dé. Ọ̀nà dọ́mọ yẹn láti wá pẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sí àwọn kòkó ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí orúkọ tẹ sọ. So, look at it yourself. You have been contradicting yourself. I'm not dragging you. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ làwa náà ń gbìyànjú láti yọ lómẹ. A lè sùn torí ọmọ tẹ̀yìn bí. Kó sọmọ yín mọ̀, ó ti di ọmọ gbogbo ayé torí wá tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ni. Ẹ gbé toxicology jáde, toxicology yín àti tìjọba ó lọ wà papọ̀. let's say toxicology ni 30 something million until Odumosu tell us is 16 million or 15 million thereabouts. Why? Who is fooling who? Baba ẹbí mọ́tọ́pọ̀ tí àdúrà bá jáde lẹ́wọ̀n ó yìí máa padà di ọmọ yín ẹ fà mọ́ra padà ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ jẹ́jọ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó sojú mi kò rò ó. Let government arrest Adura and Wunmi. We will know the truth, what behind them, what we call it, Mohbad's fight. If they get Wunmi and Adura, I can tell you authoritatively, we know what killed Mohbad. Because nobody can tell me that Mohbad is the one that knows Isara came to treat around 2 something. Of which there is some nurse that have already treated Mohbad in the morning, which Kuramet Hospital said that brought him dead for almost 3 or something hours back. Who nurse Feyisara treated? That is the question we need to ask Adura and Wunmi. Allegedly, is it Adura that Nurse Feyisara treats? Is it Adura that Nurse Feyisara treats? Because I can tell you, just like a statement that Kurame's hospital made, Mohbad has died before Nurse Feyisara came in. Who packaged Adura? Who packaged Adura? Who packaged Mohbad? Who packaged them? Who is that nurse that packaged Mohbad and put it on that staircase that you yourself see or saw that already been embalmed? If you guys are lying, the whole world cannot be stupid. We can never be stupid. We are not fool. If you can fool me, you can fool all. And any tó ń parọ́ tí ò bá mọ̀ pé òun parọ́, ẹni tó ń parọ́ fámọ̀, ẹni tó ń parọ́ fún tí ò bá mọ̀ ìwọ tó ń parọ́ wà mọ̀ lọ́kàn ara ìpín parọ́. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? This family has been fooling us. Definitely, this family knows what killed their sons. Why are you allowing public to continue donating upon nothing? Why are you allowing public not to rest? Why are you allowing public not to have their own safes? Baba Mohbad, tell us the truth. I'm not dragging you. Please, tell us where we are heading to. We want justice for Mohbad. Whether it's 10 years or 20 years, I believe we're going to have the justice. So, Arifa, don't let me use your time too much. Because a lot of people are here, want to have 1 or 2 things to say. But at the same time, I'm pleading on behalf of the masses. I'm pleading on behalf of the Lagosians. And I'm pleading on behalf of people that doesn't have anything. I'm pleading on behalf of Nigerians that doesn't have people or having money to challenge these people that are oppressing us. Lagos government, Governor Sanwo-Olu, we are begging you, we want justice. Alagbara tó wà nídìí iṣẹ́ yìí. Kí ló dé tó ṣe fọwọ́ sí iṣẹ́ yìí? We've seen what happened to this guy. But a kàn lè fi ọwọ́ agbára tiwa public láti lọ fàjáde pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀. Aláti tẹ̀lé òfin. We need to follow the law. If not so, ẹjọ́ yìí ti fojú mu ẹ̀kọ́ ti fojú mu hàn. surface. Am I the cat on one now? Who are the people which move bad? Between 48 hours, 24 hours, and 12 hours. Who are the people? Get them arrested. All the 15 people that is that house. Arrest them, put them in a separate room, interrogate them. I swear their distance will never tally. Look at what we have been listening to in Corona Inquest and all the TV interview and the radio station interview. All of them, none of them is tallying, including Wumi. For you to know something is hidden. Who is the people patrolling these people? Who are the people that doesn't want us to know the real truth behind this guy quiet? Arifa, God bless you. I reserve my comment. God will continue to bless you. You will never live in vain. Your children and unborn children will never experience this kind of mystery death in their life. And me too. And everybody that wants true justice, I say kudos to you. I didn't mean kudos, I mean kudos to you. God bless you. God bless the commenters and God bless the true justice. God bless you, everybody. I reserve my comment. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir. More. Who is Arifa are not there? Who am you are not there? People make Arifa speak doing something. If not for your sake, I'm doing nothing. You understand? I really appreciate your sincerity and you believing in me. Thank you so very much. Once again, thank you. Let me put the Kenny from that.
Arifa, thank you very much for this program, Toshi. Arifa, I will not go to.
How are you doing, ma?
We are fine. Me ni lo boya won dun kan abi won dun kan. Èmi fẹ́ go straight to the point. Number 1. Wọ́n dé court lẹ́nu. Wọ́n lọ ka pàǹtí wọn tọ́ka. Wọ́n fún wa ní result. Ṣé bí àwọn bàbá tíìmù wọn ẹni gbogbo wọn jó belebele. Wọ́n questions Lagos State. Àwa fẹ́ mọ̀ bí tó ti ṣe tí wọn lábọ́ọ̀dù. Don't live for any time to Moyeku. Don't live for anything. We need to know. That was the day Mokosuri platform Baba. Money Baba, money did you ask for the private copy of this result of the forensic test? Baba ni no. Money you need to ask for it and keep it. Kelimo, kuma shocking to Badibe. Don't take the one that the pathology or whatever in Nigeria gave to you. Ask for the one where they did it abroad. Coffee any hard copies. Most of them from Babanjono. Only state Lunikoshi. We've seen the result. And it turned out Beshefu. One and to shit Lagos State. One on da and to shit Lagos State Lutikoche. We've seen the result. But after Mopitochi. Kabale ma question our state. Tade the lossy Pennsylvania. Alati Mopitochi tabot toshe. Wọ́n kò lè dákẹ́ bẹ́yìn kí gbogbo wọn kó pàtàkì wá sóbi tó ti ṣe because public ò ní gbà fún un. A fẹ́ question lab yẹn lab board tó lè ṣe test tí ò ní fún wa ní time. Second, minutes, hours tí bọ́bọ́ yẹn kú. Ṣèbí Lagos State ṣe wọ́ fún wa. So káwọn bàbá kọ́ ariwo onímọ̀ kọ́ bọ́ta mú ìwá we demand justice. Adẹ̀fẹ̀mọ́bí tó náà wò wá sí. A fẹ́ mọ̀ bí a fẹ́ pe complain yẹn. A fẹ́ confirm pé lóòótọ́ lẹ ti gbé jáde ńbẹ̀. Tẹ́ máa ṣe ti Lagos State inú ẹni yín dùn bẹ́lẹ́bẹ́lẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ lọ fún punch ẹgbẹ́ káàkiri. If we can condemn Lagos State, we will condemn you. You need to give us where you did that your home from. Ìyẹn dó bẹ́ẹ̀. Number 2, tí bàbá bá dákẹ́ báyìí tó ń bá sọ kankan tí bàbá bá fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe kéèsì ọ̀hún lóòótọ́ tí bàbá dẹ̀ fẹ́ justice ọmọ yìí wọ́n láti sọ fún Sanshitu pé kó wá bó ṣe máa gbé kéèsì yẹn lọ sí high court or whatever maybe civil case or anything tó ń bá lè lọ criminal kó lọ civil pẹ̀lú àdúrà Wùnmí Dáúṣà gbogbo wọn gba ẹni máa mọ̀ pé bàbá fẹ́ justice torí pé kíni second doctor Wálé níyì ó ná ọmọ yẹn ti wọ second stage àbí third stage ayéfẹ́ ilé mọ̀ ogun motive ó ní body tó mú èyí ti kọjá 3 hours tó ti kú first hospital tó gbé lọ time wo ló gbé débẹ̀ táwọn bàbá bá ṣe nǹkan kan gbogbo olówó tó gbà ní kọ́dà padà a fẹ́ mọ time tí body yẹn dé first hospital a fẹ́ mọ result tó fún wọn time wo ló fún wọn ní result pé kọ́ lọ deposit mọ́ṣúárì ó dùn mí pé àwọn tó wọn lè béèrè pé nígbà tí wọ́n bá ní wọ́n ní second doctor then I need láti find out time wo ó mì ní pé ní first hospital yẹn 1 o'clock lọ gbọ́mọ yẹn débẹ̀ nìyẹn àbí 12 o'clock kí ọkọ̀ máa délé tí kó máa lè challenge.
Let me come a bit to your rescue, man. You see, the first hospital, which is Kurame, in the death summary they gave, which these people keep away in order to deposit that body to the morgue, which they did not deliver to anyone, and they did not, use it for what it is meant for. The time recorded in there that the body was brought in dead was 3:43 p.m. 3:43 p.m. And the time the second hospital claims today.
Arifa, no, hold on. Let me ask. So, but Arifa mo beg a question. She sure pé mo sorry o. She sure pé Sanshitu ó ń lọ sí request yìí láti fẹ́ get justice for me. Nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe bèrè ni wípé nígbà tó ń ìkọ́dẹ̀ pé 4:15 ló gbé débẹ̀. Tí Sanshitu bá rí lè ṣí kéèsì yìí pé òun fẹ́ kó mọ̀ get justice. Èmi ní kẹ́rìbọ̀dì máàpù mi mo dáwọ́ sí màá sọ tòótọ́. Ó jẹ́ kí Sanshitu wá dìde ni pé ìgbà tí mo sọ pé this body is about 4 or 5 hours gone. But I want first hospital tó bá jẹ́ pọ̀ ní result yẹn o tó take kéèsì yẹn serious o. Ó jẹ́ kó wá challenge ẹni wípé but 3 o'clock ló gbé débi. Ṣé that means kí ni first hospital ṣé rí bàbá tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá wá justice fọmọ yìí gbogbo yín tẹ́ bá náwó Mohbad àgbàdo ló máa jẹ́ fún yín ẹ padà lọ sí table yín kẹ́ lọ padà sí square one kẹ́ ló máa question gbogbo hospital tó gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ bàbá Mohbad ẹ má bọ́ta o alápapọ̀ tẹ́ bá bọ́ta fara kó dẹ̀ bá pupa tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ yẹn I will be disappointed in you ṣe ti gbọ́ ohun tó kà fún yín a ní kẹ́ gba kínní láti jọjọ ẹ̀ gbà so ó mì ní pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe dẹ́rẹ̀ yẹn waste of time ní kí àwọn bàbá padà lọ sí drawing table wọn kọ́ lọ́mọ time tó gbé dé first hospital kọ́ lọ́mọ time tó gbé dé second hospital ṣé tẹ̀rí kan tí doctor sọ lé nìyí àti driver yẹn sọ lé nìyí ó ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé mo yẹn ti kú láti òwú mo wà inú bí mi gan fún nǹkan tó ti jẹ́ pé wọn ò lè béèrè question tó jẹ́ kó béèrè lẹ́ni lọ́dọ̀ àwọn people yẹn bàbá Mohbad kílẹ̀ tó kù síbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ náwó yín sókè kẹ́ béèrè question ó kó ọmọ yín ni now. However, let me stop.
Thank you so very much, TB Kenny. You are taking the matter to an emotional stage. I could see your voice is a bit, changed somehow. Just calm down, ma. We all know the pains that you all been going through since the beginning of this case. You see, the first hospital recorded 3:43 p.m. The second hospital recorded 4:15. That's just 32 minutes interval, which the two hospitals carry out, CPS or what is it called? You understand?
ERB.
My own is, how many minutes did Kuramed spend in attending to the body in order to give them the death summary and all that? I am 100% sure that they spent more than 30 minutes in that hospital
Sorry,
before
let
going.
me drop. I know people wants to come up. I want somebody to come. Let me drop so that more people can come up.
All right, TBK. You see, yeah, thank you at the comment section. CPR. Thank you, Jare, my special queen.
I have questions for you.
Yeah, I'm with you, my angel.
The question when I will ask you, when they read that autopsy result, toxicology result, is there anywhere they give the time of death?
As for me, because you know when they want to give their summary and their information out,
They said,
they
is there
always
any
know.
way they give time
Is
of
there
death?
any
Yes
way they
or
give
no?
No, I'm coming.
Don't
Wait.
explain. Answer yes or no first.
No, it's not explanation. No, don't get it. It's not explanation.
Man,
They
did
said,
you give a
is
time
there
of death?
anywhere they
To me,
give time of death? Just
to me,
answer
everything
yes, no.
is said there. There is no time of death.
Thank
In
you.
everything is said. But don't be surprised that tomorrow you will hear them giving explanation that he said 3 a.m., 2 p.m., 4. Don't be surprised. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, wait. Okay, there is no time of death. And then again, is there any point where the toxicology man say, like they detect any drug on Mohbad, be it the drug the nurse administer or the drug, any drugs on Mohbad when they did their own?
Thank God I have somebody here. Leo, please unmute. You came in at the right time.
Then,
Good evening, everyone.
Leo.
I'm good.
That question.
You said what?
Leo, did you hear that question?
Which question? Please come again.
Did you hear me?
Which question? Please come again.
The question she asked is, when the pathology is giving his results today, is there anywhere it stated that they found a particular drug substance in Mohbad's system?
And when he was giving his speech today, he said there was no drug found in him.
So even the drugs that were administered by the nurse, it was not found also.
Yeah, because they said, like what he said, normal paracetamol, all those normal drugs, like paracetamol, Panadol, those normal drugs, that is what is being found on him. And that cannot lead to the issue of death. And
But he stated that they found it, right?
Tetanus. Yes. They stated that they found just normal drugs, as in normal, like paracetamol, all those things. So that is what is being found in him. But all these hard drugs was not found in him.
In a nutshell, Adama, everything the first pathologist claimed they saw in Mo is the same thing they partially also claimed that was found in him. To me, the only difference I saw in the first and the second result being read out then and now is the first difference is the doctors who came to defend the pathology, the paper are both different from each other. Secondly, the stuff that they came out to read, they are using a different term, medical stuff and all that, you understand? But to me, if I am to be honest to myself, there is no difference. So it's as if one is copying from another one. Like say, bring anything you write, maybe to write my own. Now so it be to me.
Okay. Arifa, My own difference from these two results, I will say the first one is inconclusive. The second one is uncertain, which I give them the name God give it, God take it. That's the name I give this second result. God give it, God take it. Because if they say uncertain, it means they are telling us that Mohbad died a natural death. So nothing. So it's God give it, God take it. That's the name I give this second result. Now, my own question is...
Sorry. Okay.
My own question to the
sorry.
Aloba family. Sibi, Leo, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say something pertaining to the first question you asked, as in time of death. Like someone asked the question after Arifa stepped out, asked that same question, and the doctor said he cannot give time of death because the patient did not die in their clinic. So if any hospital is giving time of death, or this is bringing out time of death, it means the patient died in their presence, in their clinic. Then they cannot record the time he died. He died. Then that is number one. Number two, someone has, will you tell us that it means that body is over, or is like 24 hours depart from life? So the doctor said yes, because that is symptom of stage 3, that it is possible he has passed out, as in higher than, what's the term, that it's possible that he has passed out a long time ago, because his teeth, they wanted to pass oxygen, and his mouth was still, his cheek was still, his teeth were also still. So it means it has passed out for a long time ago. So that was the answer given to us. So if you have any question, and if I can
Okay.
answer,
Okay. The doctor said that one because I was trying to ask about it to the pathologist. I was asking if the pathologist give any time of death. That's what I was trying to ask.
He said why they could not get those time was because, the first pathologist took fluid, because then he was still fresh, so they could get the fluid from him. But the second one was not fluid, so it means they cannot get some accurate, as in answer that is being needed. If it were when the first pathologists did their own findings, and they also run their own too, at least they will have reached to a conclusion of seeing so many things above where they stopped now. But now the body has gone so far, so it's just a limit. And what was being asked from the first pathologist was just to know if it has any substance of good drugs in him, and the answer they said no, they could not find any drugs in him. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Leo. Now, my questions for the Aloba family. I'm asking first. Since the last time when the government did their own autopsy, we were asking questions. Which hospital, which country did you guys send it? Give us evidence. So me too, I want to ask the Aloba family. And the person who do that autopsy in Gongo, they told us that they are doing it out of the country. We too want to ask them which hospital where they do this autopsy. Which country, when they send this autopsy, let them tell us which hospital, which country. So we too will know and try to do check again. Because there is no way they can give us the same results like before. There is no way So they too, they should explain to us. In fact, I would say even the first result is even better. At least they give us person to hold, which is the nurse. They give us nurse more, say, make una hold the nurse cool body. But these ones, they did not give us anything. If they sent it abroad or wheresoever, let them tell us which hospital they sent it to. So we too will make people to check it and know what really happened. And then again, for this people, Wumi and those that were in that house, those that were in that house before Mohbad died, the driver has already bring their nyash outside again. For the driver to say nobody leave that house after the show. When they went home, they left the house. All of them slept in that house. And they keep telling us, this one say, I did not sleep in the house, I left them there. This one say, I left midnight, I went out. The other one say, he left very early in the morning. The driver said, none of them left the house. They were there. Now,
the driver said they got back after 1 a.m. After 1 a.m. in the morning. And the driver now park and cross their gate. It means nobody can have access of going out or coming in because they actually slept. Yes, they actually slept inside the car. And the driver waited, knocked throughout. The driver said the only time somebody came out was around after 3 a.m. when the wife came out and said, can we look for a way to access any pharmacy around so we can get drug for him? He's feeling really bad. So that was what the wife told the driver. The driver now looked at the time and said, this is after 3. There's no way we can get any pharmacy at this time, this hour, except daybreak. Now it's 3 a.m.
Please.
3 a.m.
Enjoy these stories,
Wait, please,
all these stories, they tire me. Let's go straight to the point.
No,
let's go straight to the point.
If they tire, you go down first. If they tire, you go down. Which one be this?
It's not about going down. They put wanted on
I don't like the way they disturb me like this.
Somebody's asking the question to be clear. You are telling the person you are tired of the story. Go and come back into the life.
Go and come back later.
Carry on, Adama.
We are on the same story, telling me this all the story they tell me. Say not to the story where they talk today for inquest, where they try to analyze.
So
these people claim they have not been in that house.
No, I'm coming for you to know. The driver now said the 3 a.m. that the wife came to meet him because he actually parked and crossed the gate. It means nobody has access to go out and come in. So when the wife opened the gate and found out that the car was the Prado, that it crossed the gate, they now knocked the door. So the man now wind down, came out that there's no way we can access any pharmacy. This is 3 a.m. in the morning. When he checked the time, now she went back inside. So around that 7 o'clock in the morning, the driver said he started knocking on the gate and nobody responded. There was no response. So around 11 a.m. in the morning, that was when the wife now came out. The driver now told the wife that, please, this is, let me reduce the volume. Please, this is 11 a.m. The driver now says, can we take him to the hospital now, or we should go and get something from the pharmacy? The wife now said, don't worry, that it's getting better. So the driver now told the wife, when this Prado, the glass that got broken, how are we going to fix it back? So in a nutshell, the driver left there 12 noon to where they went to repair the Prado. So now, the next day happens to be on Tuesday. You know, it was on Monday the driver was giving this analysis. On Tuesday morning, as at 9 a.m. in the morning, that is where I want to bring out a fact. 9 a.m. in the morning, the agents that called the driver for Mohbad now called the driver that you soon go to station. I learned that Mohbad is dead. So the driver was like, dead, okay. That was 9 a.m. in the morning. So the driver said he already knew that Mohbad died. He got the information 9 a.m. in the morning that Mohbad is dead. Thank you.
Please, so I have a question. You know, when they asked him and he said the Prado Jeep was broken, did they ask who broke it?
Why did you drop me, brother?
Did they ask him who broke the Prado Jeep when he talked about the Prado glass broken?
Fantastic. Please hold on. You will have your time, sir. Please, I'm sorry. Hold on, sir.
Okay, they asked him. What answer did he give?
Yes. What he said was that after the show, after Mohbad finished his performance and he came out, the security that was around there, soldiers were around there, police and all these garage boys. So they were asking him to give him money, and he wanted to come down from the car because immediately the soldiers lead him to the car. So immediately he entered the car. They started requesting for money. So the wife now did transfer of 71,000 naira to the driver. Mohbad asked the driver, please, are you with your ATM? The driver said yes. So the wife did transfer of 71,000 naira to the driver to go and collect cash and give 10. He not told his brother or his friend, like the driver does not know every one of their face. So the person that was sitting at the front, the brother, to give them 10,000 naira. So when they brought the money, the brother was now sharing 5,000 naira. That got Mohbad angry. That why will you give them 5,000 instead of 10? I instructed you to give 10,000. You were not giving 5,000. So Mohbad came down from the back, from the back seat. He came down and went to the front seat. So he started eating the brother, the person in question that he said he should share 10,000. So when he was hitting, Pride Boy came and so in the process, because he was angry eating the person, he now hit. According to the driver, the small cut. So it was actually Mohbad that broke. Have I answered your question there?
You've answered. Mohbad must be a very strong person to be able to break that Prado Jeep glass. Hong. Okay, thank you so much, my dear.
Shepard, I talk because please, I don't have, maybe the two minutes I have, because all these.
All right, fantastic. Let me hear from you, fantastic.
Bros, yes, bros. We don't need all this story anymore. We need to go straight to the point. I want kí ni nǹkan Prime Boy ṣe tán fi gbé contest lé lórí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ sọ fún mi nǹkan tí Prime Boy ṣe táwọn police rí tán fi gbé wanted lórí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. I want you to tell me, what did they see? See, at this point, with that revelation, with that testimony we had at the court, we are going to go on Sunday, Monday, we are going to go everybody, lórí bàbá, lórí màmá, lórí everybody. Because to talk about bias, what did they see? Kó tó gbé wanted lórí Prime Boy. nǹkan tó rí yẹn tó fi gbé wọ́n tẹ̀ lórí prime boy yẹn ó yẹ kó ti rí kíní ẹ̀ náà kó gbé wọ́n tẹ̀ lórí Wùmí everybody. We don't need story again. All this story don't tire me. With what we hear, ta gbọ́ lé ní ẹ má yẹ ká máa sọ story mọ́. Ó yẹ ká kó èrè ọlọ́pàá pókè ẹ gbé wọ́n tẹ̀ lórí àwọn dàsí ẹ̀ kán lọ arrest wọn. Can I come in there? I don't tire for all this story.
Sir, can I come in there?
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
Okay. You know,
Leo, before you say anything, hold on, Leo, before you say anything. Fantastic, you see, one funny thing about truth is that anybody that the truth is going to affect will never want to hear it, including me, myself. And that is nature. It is natural. A Greek philosopher says, if you want a man to hate you, make him think. Because naturally we human beings, we don't like to think. Do you understand? We don't like to think. You see, what is the offense of Prime Boy before he was declared wanted? Compare to the other people involved in the house now. Do you understand? Your mental health is highly important. These people, they knew what we don't know. That is why I'm asking the two questions today. Who treated Mohbad in the morning? Because it has been established a long time ago that Mohbad was treated in the morning as at AM. Who treated Mohbad, injected Mohbad in the morning? Second question, Daddy Mohbad, what did Blessing explain to you concerning the death of Mohbad? That is the little thing I will say. Who is the next speaker? Unmute your mic. Mazzoni.
I wanted to say something, Arifa.
Okay, let me hear from you, Leo, before I go to Mazzoni.
Yeah, I wanted to reply to his question. If he said what Prime Boy did, now presently they are in Corona Inquest, and Corona Inquest is where they gather facts, and later they will not send to the High Court. So like all the things we're talking about, our High Court, even Corona Inquest cannot prosecute. So we have to wait till we get to the High Court. So presently, our High Court don't match it. So with all this fact,
you see, sorry, Leo. You see, this Ojoro has been established from the beginning. Make a use and shoot word. The Ojoro has been established from the beginning. Let's be frank with each other.
Sorry everyone. I went off. Oh, somebody message me. Emma message. Let me just block everybody so that message will not come in. Let me block message. Sorry, they message me and that's do not disturb. Okay, let's see.
If we do it well, we go meet am for front. If we no do am well, we go meet am for front. Sanshitu said something impressive today to Samilari. He said, remember you just saw an oath with Quran and you know the graffiti if you like. But mind you, do you realize there's 3 types of justice? 1 is our own justice, public. 2, courts, the judiciaries. 3, God. You can escape that too if you know your way. Even when you commit crime, you can escape the 2 if you know your way. But you see that last one, no way you're going to escape that. Nobody is going to escape that. Absolutely nobody on earth will escape that. Each and every one of them is doing big man, big woman, boss man. They are doing big boys up and down. Look at what they are giving us as problem today. Bukky Jesse is entitled to such information. She keep it to herself. But she could go as far as looking for somebody that she will tarnish the person's image. Wọ́n fẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pàlàpàlàpà. Ẹ wá ní gbogbo wọn ò ní jìyà. Wọ́n máa jẹ̀yà ẹ. Kì í ṣe pé they will all suffer for it. They will all pay dearly for it. Because they've seen the truth. They've known the truth. But they choose to punish us. Because of their own personal interest. Because of what they want to eat that they believe will not end. Because of what they want to gain that they believe will remain like that for life. That is why they didn't want this movement to end anytime soon. They want to be the ruler, the controller. Whatever I say should be final. That is why they have this kind of information and they kept it to themselves. Did Baba, because these are questions people need to ask. Did Baba explain what Blessing told him to the first lawyer? Fadile, or what is his name? Did Baba explain what Blessing explained to him to that? What do you expect the lawyer to do? How do you think the lawyer will get you justice? Did Baba explain everything Blessing told him to Odumosun? If no, how do we expect him to get us justice? Did Baba explain everything to Sanshitu? If no, how are they going to get us justice? We need to stop all this hanky-panky game just because we are of our own personal interest. It's crazy.
Arifa,
it's crazy.
Arifa, please, can I say something?
Maxonia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, say something.
Please, I greet everybody in this live this night. Arifa, long time no see. It's been a very, very long time. You see, Mohbad family, they don't need justice. They don't want justice. Baba just they use us, they catch cruise. Arifa, you know since when? It's been a very long time that I come up to talk about Mohbad. You know why we draw back? It was when they arrest you. When they arrest you, everybody was worried.
People was running a tax getter. People was worried so much about you. Small time again, we heard that they are carrying Veron also. They are looking for Westo and the rest, you know, stuff like that. But while you people are there, you will go to some live screen, and when you hear what they are saying there, you'll be discouraged. You'll be feeling that, is this people fighting for the same cause, you know? Or as these people anti-justice, or they are fighting for justice? You know, from there, I start fishing out some things among we the justice seekers. But that is not where I want to go tonight. My question is, Mona ask Baba, if you don't want justice, go and bury your pikin. Let him just come out and say, I want to bury Mohbad. Then the people that will help him to bury Mohbad, they should go and bury that guy. The boy don't suffer too much. It's rubbish. I've never seen this kind of thing in my entire life before. For this man that everybody was crying for, you know, having pity and the rest. And the next time again, you start hearing some certain things about this man, and is allegedly is the father of the disease. You know, the story is somehow. So we should ask this man question. If you don't need the justice, now you born this boy. Definitely, if you don't, we cannot love this boy more than you. We are only doing this because of concern and because he's a citizen like us, and we don't want this thing to happen to anybody again. That is why we are doing this. But if it is not possible, the father does not want us to get the justice, then how can you get this? That is number one question. And another thing I want to ask again, Arifa, is it possible that, you know, Baba don't run from Brekete? Because he say there's nothing where Brekete won't fight for, where Brekete no go get them. If Brekete won't fight for justice for Mohbad today, if you give him a chance, he go get him. He go do him. See Brekete number one, see Very Dark Man number two. And those people that kind of withdrawing back, maybe because of one or two things that they have seen from this person, this Baba family. You understand? Is there any way that we public can go to those two people, explain things to them well, talk to them in a way that they can understand, so that if they can push this thing on their own for us, you understand, since this thing is very important to everybody, is there any way we can do it like that? I don't know. I only ask question. Thank you. Thank you.
You are highly welcome with that question. That's a very vital question. But let me start by answering the question this way. I want to answer this question in a very funny way. You understand? And what is the funny way in which I want to answer the question? Listen to this, please.
And the court don't agree. They don't agree to do private autopsy. Yes.
Well, it's yet to be ascertained how much, because give the judgment last we have been expecting is that CTC of the court and the judgment lawyer apply. We've applied immediately. If he enter on a hand, Baba Mohbad to look for one kobo. Like the family will provide every single kobo that is required for Mohbad's autopsy. Don't even look for money. Don't beg anybody for money. Don't even think about money. As this Mohbad's case is concerned, ordinary president has taken over. President Tinubu has taken over. So money ain't make you not be a problem again, no. Okay, sir. Put yourself in the right frame of mind.
Why did I say I'm going to start answering the question like this? if they abide by this simple instruction, there will be nothing like GoFundMe. There won't be anything like autopsy of 30 million, which we later find out is 16 million. There won't be anything like the lawyer requested for 25 million, which we later find out they paid 9 million. The ability to enrich themselves might be ruled out. The public fund is not needed according to Brekete family. Brekete said, Baba, you will need no shishi. Brekete family has taken over. They will spend any single penny needed on Mohbad's case, which means including lawyer, autopsy, anything has to do with Mohbad case. There will be in control. All of a sudden, the story changes. Going back there, you know, Yoruba we say, "Oniko wa je sara, olojo ti wonu." Shaniko mewe epo wa ni abuwata, which means somebody wants to offer you something for free, you're still complaining. The person is not requesting anything from you. Brekete family is not requesting anything from the public. But the reason and the idea of walking away from Brekete to come back to public for public donation, it is best known to the family and the people that surround Baba Mohbad, the likes of Buki, JC and Co. You understand?
Arifa, please,
so,
let me tell you something. Let me say something. See, that is why I said the only way to deal with these people back as a public what will be is to go back to that Brekete and let the Brekete know that, see, even from the first day, the public was the reason why they exhumed this guy. The father of that first day, he said, God gives and God take. He has already forget about the death of his son already from that day. You understand? But the public say no. This guy then bend the neck. The casket was small. How come they do this? Why would they treat this man like this? We don't want this. There is something about this guy's death that we need to know. And because of the shout of the public, the Lagos state government hear our cry, now exhume this guy. So if the father now come and say he won't come use this movement chop money, make we say get back to them on our own way. Because let me tell you, Brekete no get time to the con life, con they hear some certain things, so would they talk for you? Brekete family no go con your life, con hear all this explanation. Brekete family no fit go Buki Jesse or Paparian or anybody that is saying the facts to go and hear anything. Do you get? Except when you get to him himself, explain to him when that is when he will understand. Let this man know that this is the reason why this man run away from you. And this man is being the problem of this justice. What can we do, sir? That is the reason why we are here. And let's hear from him. The other day I went to Yomi Fabi show. I sent request, then take me up and then take me down again. I don't know why. This the same thing I wanted to ship in to him, that is there any way you can go to this man so that you can open the secret of these people, because they have done a lot of damages to this movement. And without this, we don't know where they don't go, we don't know where they don't touch. When make the justice no fit come to pass like this. So anyhow way it be, I'm not going to follow them. The way they want it, we should follow it with them like that. I get if some of us that are here, you can be like a Arifa show like this, you can record it. Please send it to Very Dark Man. You know, tag him with it, so that he can listen to some things, some secret like that. This guy, boss man, the way he was analyzing everything the other day. If you send that kind of thing to Brekete or Very Dark Man, they will come back to those people, because it's not wise at all.
They are dealing with people's mental health and the rest. People's money, frauding people anyhow, collecting money from people on the line, using it to do show. Your pikin died there for mortuary, they release music anyhow. Shana music, if you be musician, then why you know to showcase yourself? Since all this away your pikin they alive. So please, if there's any way you can push further, because you are just like a mouthpiece to the rest of us. If there's any way you can push harder than coming out here to sit down every day to analyze, please, we should put more action to all this talk. You understand? We've been talking.
Maxonia, in a nutshell, you've raised a very good idea. If possible, we can. There's no harm in trying. Even Beregeda is not going to welcome it, we can give it a try. There is no harm in trying. There is nothing like let's do it on that G or no. There's no harm in trying. The only thing we just need to do is maybe anybody that is going to go there, we might keep the date away for just security reasons and all that. You understand? But there is no harm in trying. Reaching out to the Very Dark Man, we all started together. Very Dark Man was part and parcel of this case. I remember they started bashing him because of this case when he started requesting for DNA. You understand? So, and as it is, he never announced that I'm no more interested in Mohbad case. So, of recent when Wunmi started all these interviews and all that, he still came out, to give his own thoughts over the interviews and all that. So, we can equally reach out to him to still let him see. And I'm sure by tomorrow he must have heard about the new result, the new autopsy result, which he is going to give us his own thoughts and updates on it. But to God be the glory, you've raised a very good point, which we are going to work on. Thank you so very much, Maxonia. If there's anything you want to add up again.
Arifa.
Yeah, Queen.
You know, Maxonia, she has raised a very good point, but I'm thinking, like, when these results was read in court today, are you trying to tell me that all of Mohbad's close family and friends did not hear what we heard today? And none of them are bothered. And we are here going to 12. Okay? We haven't slept.
The funniest part of
let
it
me
is
land. We haven't slept and we are here cracking our heads. Is it normal? I just want to ask. Is it normal? They are just sleeping, And we are here talking about we should call Very Dark Man. We should do this. We should do that. Is it normal? Are we not supposed to be sleeping? You get what I'm saying? That is not making sense. Wunmi hasn't screamed out, cry wolf. Mama Mohbad, everybody, all of them, including the ones they haven't come out to say, why would the results be that? And we are here. We are supposed to do this show for 1 hour. Let's go and have our beauty sleep. Because I don't understand. I don't know why we are bothering ourselves. To be honest, it comes to a point now. I'm not really. I do what I feel like. Like the whole of today, I wasn't on TikTok because I want to do me. You understand? Life must move on. It's tiring. Let everybody go and rest. Let's focus. People are getting crazy. People's mental health. People's that. Me, thank God, me, my mental health is intact. Very, very intact, oh. Very intact. I don't let this case bother me. Whatever they do, I'll just be watching. But a lot of people, some people are really suffering. You understand? So it's about time we come back to the drawing board. Let everybody reset their mind and go back to the things that you normally do that you love. Please. Yeah, if the family are not, I know it's the public that made awareness that they should raise, they should exhume Mohbad for us to know what has killed Mohbad. But the way the thing is going, listen, we're not going to kill ourselves. Let's go back to our normal lives. We have so many things that we need to do that we've put on hold. Enough is enough. You understand? Enough is enough. Let's get a life, please. That's all I've got to say. Nobody should ask me any question again. No. I don't talk finish. I don't mute. Me, I dey go sleep.
Arifa, please, I support Queen. Oh. On the other hand, I support Queen. But because all this while, this is my own opinion to like what she said. I said, let me move on with my life. After all, I don't even know this guy. If the father can be going to a studio to be singing, the brother become a musician, automatically, Daosha is enjoying the wealth of Mohbad. Wumi is there selling hair online. Mama Mohbad is now a celebrity. Then what am I doing? But you see, when you go to TikTok every day, you see people still talking about this guy. And being you will still go back because you cannot just hold yourself back. Because this is a journey that you just start at the first time. That is why you see me. When I see you last week, when I see Bossman saying all those things that happens for the past, and I said, okay, it's only your live stream that I love coming out and Yomi Fabi, because I see that these are the people who are fighting for the justice. For now, I don't know what will happen tomorrow because the whole thing is ups and down. You feel see person and say that this person they fight for justice. Tomorrow it become another thing. So Queen is very, very right. Queen is right. If we notice that this thing, there is no way. Please, Arifa, if na skit if they do, please come carry me. Me self I be comedian. More could do our skit, more could they post them. So that people go they like us. If na life, just they go. More could they come, make you they engage us, make you they give us followers. You understand? Let's look for something to do. I'm telling you the truth. She's very, very right. And if you see that, yes, we must get, because I'll see some people said we must get this thing. Oh, this justice is by force. Oh, we have to get it. Oh, then let's fight. So for me now, anyhow, why I come here tonight, follow now. But I am not doing do or die again. I'm telling you the truth. Because it's so disappointing and the rest.
That is a very...
Magzonia, you are saying that let's fight for the justice. Are we going? Is it we that will go and do autopsy now? Or I don't understand. It's just a bit, if you think about all these things, are we the public who are going to go and do autopsy now? Every effort that the public has tried to do is all down to zero. So where do you start from? Do you understand? Where do you start from? It's not better we go move away with our lives? Yes. Do you understand? There are some people who are putting businesses on hold because of this justice. That's what I'm saying. It's not normal. We need to sit down and think. We didn't sign up to come on TikTok to come and waste 2 years pausing certain things. Nothing is moving further. And we are still hitting a brick wall. Tell me if it's making sense. All the powder that they've blown in our public faces is that me, my own don't clear for my eye. Because if I want to do something now, I will leave justice for Mohbad and go and finish it. I'll come back and catch up. But some people, when you wake up, you cannot do anything. They want to be online to see what is happening. 6 a.m. people are on live show. Why? Why the family are sleeping? You guys are on live show. When I see that, I'll start thinking, what is going on? Why are you on live show at this time? It's not okay. It's not okay. And I know that we are holding on to some tangible results like the autopsy today. But look at it now. Disappointed. We are all disappointed, right? So what next? The family are literally telling you, get a life. Has any of the family come to life today to be shouting? To say that, no, I won't accept this autopsy result, or lie, I can't, what killed the... It is well, Sha.
Queen of energy, you are right, my sister. Thank you.
You see, the issue is this. At this junction, just like you said, each and everybody need to re-strategize. Waste of time, waste of resources, waste of energy and all that. A stop need to put to it. You understand? Just like you rightly said, the result has been disbursed. Since morning, we are all in the court. The family are comfortable with the results. Till now, there's no objective from them. They didn't object anything. No objection, nothing. You understand? So the next thing is to move forward. They have been thinking of another way to come to the public. Okay, let's go this way. You see, we have our own life to live. We've all fought hard for Mohbad. But God sees our hearts, just like what she said. She said what is right. I was telling somebody something 2 days ago. I said, see, look at this peddler shoe and all that. See how they shower and with gift order. Come, that reminds me. Mona can't gift me now. Tell Una this afternoon, Mona can't gift me. Mona can't gift me, I beg. I was joking with that. Nobody will come the following day to drag them, to insult them. People will still come the following day to praise him and give them more and more. But if anybody come here now, give Arifa baby lion like 1 or 2, tomorrow they will drag Arifa for like 6 hours. See Arifa don't they chop Mohbad money. Baba go enter studio say Arifa don't leave Igewedu, he don't they collect lion. Say na Mohbad money.
Good night, everyone. Arifa, good night.
Yeah, good night. You understand? So, she has just said something reasonable. Let us re-strategize. It is never too late. Thank you very much. EA, the next speaker. Over to you.
That's Anna Suko. That's Anne. That she just.
Are you available? Kò yé mi o. Kò yé mi o.
Àbí fìlà Panama àwọn ọ̀nà wọn gbà. Ẹ wo tí wọ́n sì tara bí àwọn tó ń ṣe everybody ló yẹ kéèyàn fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Kéèyàn yọwọ́ kó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kó lọ ṣe bó bá ṣe wù wọ́n. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run wà lórí gbogbo.
At this point, ìtara abiyamọ gbọ́dọ̀ stop. Ẹ jẹ́ ká abiyamọ fèsì ọmọ tó bí. At this junction. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn abiyamọ yẹn náà kọ́ lọ fèsì ọmọ tán bí. At this point. He said it not once, not twice. So we just need to focus. We need to re-strategize. That's just the way it is. It's as simple as that. May God continue to help everybody. At the end of the day, the people that are trying to shift the blame on is the government. Meanwhile, it's becoming clearer. Wípé àwọn gangan ní lọ́wọ́, àwọn ẹbí yẹn ní lọ́wọ́ wọ́n dìsẹ́rù. Ó ti ń fojú hàn sí pé àwọn ẹbí yẹn ní lọ́wọ́ wọ́n dìsẹ́rù. Kì í ṣe ọlọ́pàá nìkan nìṣòro wa. Àwọn ẹbí gangan ní lọ́wọ́ wọ́n dìsẹ́rù. So, let's just strategize and focus. It's as simple as that.
Because Arifa, if you look at it now, what are you coming to analyze? What are you going to go and shout?
Nothing.
16 people in the house.
Absolutely nothing.
They should go and talk to them. They should go and arrest them. How many years? For 16 years we've been shouting that they should go and arrest people in the house. Have they done it? They haven't done it. Do you understand?
Who are we to even tell them to arrest the people in there?
Exactly.
Then they know the right thing to do.
That this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do.
Of course, they do know what to do.
So I will just advise everybody that is here. Face your life. Yeah? Face your life. When Mohbad is ready, he will get the justice by himself.
That's just the way it is.
Yep.
Ashiwaju, do you have anything to add?
Ojú àwọn èèyàn tí ó kàn gbà ló yẹ kó fún wọn ilẹ̀ táwọn òbí tó máa gbàjá.
Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà báyìí. Ojú àwọn èèyàn fẹ́
Àwọn
clear.
oníṣẹ́ táwọn èèyàn sì wà nínú
Ashiwaju, do you have anything to say? Díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà ló máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni.
irú èmi yẹn sí èsì.
That's the way it is.
irú èmi yẹn sí èsì.
Wọ́n bá rí i pé lágbájá ó ti back out, Tàmẹ́dì ó ti back out. Díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà ni. You understand? So that's the way it is. Ashiwaju, are you there?
Ìjọba owó kàn ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa nà tán náà ni. Bọ́bá wa nà tán á lè wá mọ̀ pé ìjọba ìjọba ìjọba. Àtẹ̀tọ́ fún $100, $100,000 ní oṣù. Bọ́bá yà ṣé bó ṣe máa lọ sí sídìí láìláì.
Arifa,
It's a matter of time.
do you guys have any date for another inquest?
I'm yet to get the dates. I might communicate the dates.
So who are they inviting?
Or I'm sure by tomorrow the date will come out fully by tomorrow on Olori Ebi's platform. I'm sure people must have got it because I left the court before the end of the section. You understand? May for no be like say they don't go gather again. They wait say me.
Oh, somebody say 25th.
Okay, 25th, Sabi. All right. So let's see how it goes. May God continue to be with
Good
us.
Friday nìyẹn.
If nobody's adding anything up, I would like to call it a day here. The two questions remain stand. If Baba could not give answer to that, well, God will judge. AEA, what do you have to say, ma'am?
Arifa, what I wanted to say is, I think for me, this case, sorry, I might be sounding aloof because I wasn't listening a little bit, but what I want to say is, for me, what I see today, what has happened today on this coroner inquest has changed the trajectory of this case. The whole trajectory of this case has been changed in the sense that, and I'm looking at it from the positive points, right? Now, the post-mortem has revealed unascertained. That's not my bother because we already expected that. What is interesting to me is what the driver has said. What the driver has said has nullified the whole account. Darosha, DJ Bami, Wumi, and all them lots, all those fools that spoke at the coroner inquest earlier, is nullified all their stories. Right? Keep it aside. The doctor that came from Perez, his story, not his story, his account of what he saw and what he dealt with has also nullified their story. As we already said, live mortis had set in, and that's the third stage of, putrefaction that happens when somebody dies. Okay. So now, I would expect that in the courtroom, they should be pushing for, whenever they sit again, we didn't do it today, to ensure that the case is re-investigated. Put a strong motion to say, listen, in light of this, and you have to build your case properly to that magistrate for her head to understand that, listen, in light of this XX persons needs to be recalled. Because, as you say, the story is not adding up. To give the account of, okay, fine, the medical bit, we can't ascertain what killed him, but we can use the circumstantial evidences that we're getting and the stories to be able to give a timeline as to how he died. If it's unascertained, it's not saying that, Mohbad didn't die, it's not a homicide case, or it's not murder, or he is not saying that he died a natural death. If it was a natural death, they'll be able to see that. It is not. But they just cannot tell you categorically and say, listen, he died of this. Now, if it's, I can't pronounce that word, I'm sometimes tongue-tied, asphyxia, I don't know, ASYHPXIA, something like that, if you know that. If it's that killed him, yes, the vital organs that should give us that, if it has been decomposed, they will not get anything. As it is now, that body, if they even say they want to push, my friend, the only thing you can do is you will take that corpse, you will take it out to a toxicology lab that they will dissect that body like meat. When you are done, you cremate him. End of story. If they need to take the bones, whatever they can find. But if that is not a big yardstick in the case, how about going with the line of events that happened? In line with what the doctor has said, yes, the driver has said. Because the driver's bit is so poignant. He has established the fact that the timeline, that Monday that is silence, that 3 a.m. in the morning on Monday, it's like, when somebody's on, when you have a patient and they have that life support, when it goes flat, it's like he's just put that flat line to say that there's no record of activity from then till Tuesday. And he also punches hole in the fact that it now shows to us that everything was now scripted. They had Monday to plan. They had Monday to prepare. How do I, arrive at this? First, the ear infection story that Instablog put out. There were rumors flying out then. We were hearing that Mohbad died. Mohbad died on Monday. We were now agreeing and saying, no, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Leave that aside. The Instablogs, then the car, that motionless car that was just there. If you look at Mohbad's body there, if that thing happened the same day that they are saying, okay, yeah, if it was that Tuesday, he looked like when the car moved, his head moved. Now, for the doctor to now say that liver motives had set in, that means it's the third stage. So, and his mouth was stiff, they couldn't open it. That's if you want to picture that image, you can even Google it. Google liver motives, a picture of the dead corpse that is at that stage. It would not tally with the same video, whether 1 second or 2 seconds that we saw of Mohbad is dead. Mohbad is dead. It doesn't tally. And that stuff was done to give us an impression that, this thing happened this day. Now, as they say, a thief, when he tries to plan his a thief you always catch a thief somehow. His stories never add up. You can see that in their bid to cover up, they could not fully cover up Monday. They couldn't. Thank God for that driver. They could not explain Monday. Now, these are some holes you start poking in this. Sorry if I'm taking people's time. When you start poking another hole is you now begin to ask, okay, now nurse, come here. You are saying Mohbad was alive. If Mohbad was alive, according to Tanla Arifa, you've already analyzed it here. He was alive. You came in about 2, let's approximate. Let's even say you got there at 2:45. You cannot have liver motive setting at within an hour, 30 minutes of them going to 2 hospitals. Are you crazy? What are we saying? So the question is, and the nurse, why I feel like she's talking shite is because you were not close to this family. You don't really know them. So who did you treat? Was it Mohbad? Was it Adura? Who did you treat? Or were you paid to come to cover up his death? Now, let's look at that's another side. Leave that. Let's look at this issue, this part of injury and all of that, which is conflicting. The nurse said she was told to bring tetanus injection. Wunmi confirmed minor cut. Even the nurse somehow confirmed minor cut. Arifa, if I'm wrong, correct me. Now, the doctor, you guys were there, but we heard that he was saying that looking at the body, the injury they saw was not enough for this tetanus and whatever thing the nurse gave the person. Gave Mohbad. So what was the need for that? Nurse, who did you give his medications to? Now, don't forget, the police said they saw, was it 5 or 6 syringes? Nurse, you keep saying you gave paracetamol or whatever you gave, but you didn't give 6. Where are the syringes coming from? How do we have 5 or 6? Where are they coming from? How is it possible that those syringes were found in that property 2 weeks after death? How is it possible? Now, still on the minor cut that is, laceration is very minor. How are we now establishing that, okay, this guy needed to have all these medications that would have led to this? But it's also tricky, Arifa. We can't also say that, okay, the minor injury killed him. Okay, the system is not showing that there was any, maybe he had a cut, they stabbed him. All of that has been trashed out. So, what took him out? Why is also the first autopsy result of NMS lab, we hope they give us a copy of this new one. Why did he not bring out any of these medications that the nurse gave apart from the paracetamol? Why? Because that is the puzzle. So these young criminals that can sit down and plan this plot, the plot of ear infection, the plot of a motionless car, the plot of, oh, the nurse came, the nurse gave him this. I was cooking fried rice downstairs. We poured him water. Okay, we carried him on bike. We went to this. All of that shite. It does move for the lawyers in that corona inquest to say, Your Honor, your magistrate, in light of this, we're pushing for these so and so witnesses to be recalled. You push that there, you push that to the police as well. You make a strong case. However, I'm not the legal person here. But however, you need to do something to get them to, if you want to take a civil case against them, do that. Because the driver has messed the whole case up. He has shown the lies, truthfully to say that. A very key information that Mohbad, 3 o'clock, you came downstairs. He never saw this Mohbad. And Adama mentioned, if I heard her before, I don't know if it was your platform, the same Mohbad that, hired this driver could not come down to come and say, okay, Oga, take your money. It was Wumi. Now, don't forget the same timeline. Iya Mohbad said she called on Monday. Ghost passed me. I saw somebody passing. Somebody moved when I was praying. I was not praying. All of that story. All of these actions on Monday, not one soul can say, Mohbad called me. Mohbad did this. That driver has helped us to establish the fact that no timeline. Juxtapose it to what Adura said. If anybody said they saw my brother by 12 midday or Monday, they're lying. All of that. So that calls for a reinvestigation. That calls for whatever you call it, the interrogation, whatever it is. They need to do that. That's the only way you're going to make a headway. As far as this case, what we're dealing with, what we have heard today is concerned. That is the only way. So I'm not bothered about, okay, the autopsy came out unascertained. Of course it will come out unascertained. Why? First things first, if I'm going to talk about that area. First things first, the body was exhumed. You had a lawyer then. Where was your pathologist? Where are the autopsy pictures that when that body was exhumed, when it got to the Ikeja hospital, where are the photos? Where are they? I remember there was a guy, if you guys remember, there was a guy who was on TikTok, something, I don't know if it was highlight photography. He posted something, he had a video documentary of that particular day when Mohbad was exhumed. And he was saying Mohbad, is when they showed the ambulance when he got, but he couldn't show the guy's face. I'm not going to go further here, but you responsible persons, you do remember that I shared the contact of that guy to you guys and said, see, follow up. Bossman was also saying, okay, where are the photos? He was hammering them on Ryan Whisper's platform. Where are the photos of that autopsy? So that you could see his body, you could ascertain to say, okay, this is the body, this is when he got there, because of obviously his autopsy, they will pour chemical at first to clean it from the ground, and they took pictures. Where are they? Secondly, we had the updates, how many months, the hoax of, nobody can see the corpse. They don't allow anybody go there. You are not supposed to see the government. They don't allow anybody for how many months? So what do you think was going on? That you are now expecting a miracle from an autopsy result after the government owned with all the hula balu they did. Keep samples, dump it here, didn't send it. What are you expecting? The only thing right now that you can even make any sense is that bone. You can't give them the whole body. Any good toxicology lab, if you even check in the UK here, most toxicology labs are connected to the morgue. Because some of these labs even have a morgue in their own labs. So they can just, the same way you go on Google, you research, that is how they research a corpse. Do whatever they like. At the end of the day, you cremate. Because it would be beyond, recognition. So we're not ready for that. And that's not the only way we can find out the circumstances, even if we don't know what killed him, that led to his death. The circumstantial evidence, thorough investigation, or cross-examination of those suspects, because that's what I would call them, at the coroner and whatever else, or whatever way or places you can do that, do it. And then we can make progress. Thank you. for my long story. Apology.
Arifa is even lost.
I don't know what to say anymore.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying my brain. Not gonna true now.
And everything
I don't know what to say.
Is correct, but the problem is that are they gonna take action? That's what we should be asking.
And what I want to say before going home today is, if the family are still moving, the people surrounded Mohbad, the people that knows about the case are not being called by the right authority, I don't think I need to continue on the case. I'm not quitting the movement, I'm not quitting the case until the right action is taken. You understand? Because just like what Queen rightly said, we can't be here cracking our brains every now and then. Baba went into the studio calling some people patapupa, he can't bagi wedu, esodi ekbenudani. Baba did not go into this to tell people to keep the rest to yourself. But he can went into the studio to tell us, say little and keep short. You know, all these things. All these things. I don't care, man. I'm prepared. I'm 100% set. I am prepared. I'm not scared of dragging and all that. It's part of me now. They started the dragging big time as at October last year, and I was dragged till February this year. Picking with the bond that time, don't they waka? You don't stand up. You know they crawl again, don't they waka? So I don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm prepared. Let them drag me. I don't care. You understand? The truth just needs to be told. They need to change this pattern. Boss man. So dear.
Listen, that's necessary. Yeah, weather for a good job today. Sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather, so I will. Can you guys hear me? Arifa, can you hear me? Arifa, can you hear me? Okay, cool. So I just have a few things to say here. All right, and then I want to make references to one lady. Well, a woman was here, Tibi Kenny, and Adama. The lady also said some things that I wanted to say, and then I guess Azukro also said some things too, and I also want to make another references to what we've been talking about before. Back in January 2024, on One Whisper platform, we discovered some things that when we heard that when the government were doing their specimen from Mohbad, I was hammering that Ojuro Donde, you know, because now I was talking about indictment, because I don't do Ojuro. That is where they did Ojuro there. And let me take you back to the memory lane. Back then, I was saying that we got the fact that they exhumed Mohbad. We find out that they called Blessing Aloba and the former PA of Baba Mohbad, that old guy that always had tinted hair back then. They called both of them. They were there at the site when they were exhuming the body of Mohbad. And according to what we heard from the police, they told them to take pictures of Mohbad by themselves on their phone. All right? All right. Baba, did you have a picture of the body of Mohbad? No. Mr. Mira, did the government give you a copy of their own professional photographs of the exhumation of Mohbad? And when they took Mohbad, so now let me dissect this thing to you now. Professionally, when government are doing things, people need to start looking for something to indict them. There should be something clear and glaring without, there should be transparency in dealing, especially when government are doing things. You want to exhume the body of Mohbad. You've already aware that the family has been split into two. We have the Baba on one side, with me on one side. All right? Now, you exhume body of Mohbad. there have to be videos that the government should provide a professional photographer to take the pictures of everything. All right, even videos and pictures. Then after the examination of Mohbad, you will take the body to the lab. Of course, there are a lot of dust on the body of Mohbad. We all saw the video that the public did. Those that are around the examination when they were examining Mohbad. When Mohbad got to the lab, did you guys take pictures? I'm talking about the government, okay? Did you take pictures of Mohbad, the condition of Mohbad, how you guys were dating Mohbad? We're not saying that you should show it to the public, but you need to maybe have to have access to it. After you cut the cloth, at least the cloth was already dirty that they used to bury Mohbad. After you pieces the cloth on him, you go to bathe that body now. You will clean the body up. Did you take professional pictures of the body of Mohbad from head to toe, from back to the front? Till date, it is 1 year and 6 months. I don't think Baba Mohbad or lawyers of Baba Mohbad have a copy of all these professional pictures. TTC professional pictures supposed to be provided. Did they ask for it? They never asked for all these things. Now take a look at this. Now when they wanted to do they want to take specimen from the body of Mohbad. All right, this is when I was saying indictment. You indict the government. If you have a good lawyer, they should sue them. Now take a look at this. Now the first lawyer of Baba Mohbad was David Fadele. He was the one representing Aloba back then. Where was he? Where was Baba Mohbad? Where were the Aloba's family, the uncles, back then? That they did not see anybody. They did not see anybody, that is a little bit educated, that could stand for the family. They only chose Blessing to be at the lab when they were taking specimens from Mohbad's body. Tell me, a woman on his Blessing car that will tell what the government pathologists are doing on the corpse of Mohbad. You don't even know if they're cutting the right thing. You don't know if they are pouring chemical on the body. What the heck is Blessing? That they will ask Blessing to come and supervise there. And that is where the whole thing got messed up. You see, why did they choose Blessing? Why did the Aloba send Blessing there? Is Blessing a pathologist? They didn't know what they are cutting there. And when we asked them, and when I was answering, I was talking about that. A family member, I won't want to mention them, called me and told me to stop talking about it. Because I went to them and started asking, did you have a copy of it? Did they give you a video? The family have the right to have the CTC photographs of this. I'm not saying we should show the whole world how they beat Mohbad when Mohbad was taken to the lab. All right? But the family is supposed to say it. The condition of what you got a Zoom in you, a video and pictures of it. If they cannot provide for that, then they are in soup, because the government is supposed to provide that, not the public. So now, that was on one side. Now, you now invited Blessing to supervise the body. So when I was not doing the whole thing, asking questions, they said Blessing was only allowed to supervise the first stage of the is it what they call it? Is it the autopsy, whatever? You only did the external, the external one, external to check the body. But when you guys were taking specimen, Blessing was not there. That's why I said Oduro Donde. So when you were taking specimen, it's the government body. They have the family Aloba have the right, because the family have been split into two. They were supposed to invite the Baba Mohbad's pathologists to be present, and Wunmi pathologists were supposed to be present and to see what the government pathologists were doing when they were doing that stuff. They did not do that. That too is where the Oduro Donde there. You don't know if they put chemical for you not to be whatever stuff you do not to be ascertained. All right. So for that, I've been seeing it. That's an indictment. An indictment. If you ask, if the Baba son sister is there now, okay, he's a son. Let him ask for the CTC of the photographs of video of the exhumation of Mohbad, where you carry that body from where you remove the corpse to your lab to clean it up. At least as a family member, don't show it to the public. Let the family see it. They're supposed to see. Anne, you live in the abroad now. I want, if I'm right, correct me. If I'm wrong, correct me. When government supposed not to carry photographer along as they go to exhume Mohbad, and they were exhuming the Mohbad, they're supposed to be taking pictures and videos of it. For facts,
no, they're not supposed to even cordon the area, not to carry him in a
exactly.
To a Kabu taxi driver car.
Exactly. Now, let's put that one aside. Now, if now I will because of this now, I will not go and look at a video again. Now look for things to indict them. Now, what I want to go and look for again now is that did they wear PPE? They not. And you remember that time we were talking that they not even wear proper PPE.
They had nothing.
They have nothing. Did they wear gloves? If they did not wear gloves, we are talking. See, when you are talking, we have to start thinking like a SSS, like the detectives. That's what we need to talk about, because Mohbad is the victim, and then you, police officer, and the government, you want to come and exhume the body. Did you wear the PPE? Do you have the correct PPE? I mean, the right set up of the PPE or whatever you're supposed to wear. You did not put it on. So, when you were taking Mohbad, when you were exhuming Mohbad, did you wear gloves? Because if your bare hand touched that blood, you have contaminated that body. Do you agree with me, bro? Contamination. Because if your hand touched that body, your bare hands, you contaminated that body. Now, because the DNA, all of the DNA, those hands that touched that hand, the DNA go to the body of Mohbad, and to mess a lot of evidence up. That's what we were saying back then. So the Baba Mohbad's lawyer was supposed to go and watch the public people there that were exhuming the body. They wear proper PPE, because if your hand touched that body, you are contaminated that would have. Now back to the results now. So I'm just giving you insight to some problems that we are facing right here. Now, when we were calling the police to stand up and go to Mohbad's house, they didn't go to Mohbad's house. I don't know, maybe 4 days or 9 days after we were screaming after the fire of Mohbad that they went there. Now, to my greatest surprise, the set of police that went there, I don't want to talk too much about that. You know, I'm just going to come and get away from it, and then I will just get down from here. I don't want to talk too much here. Now, I'm giving you the places of indictment. I don't want to talk so much on that area. Then action is going to be taking place. When the police, is it 9 days or 4 days after the Mohbad spy that they went there? And to my greatest surprise, the set of police or investigator that went there, they came that they went to the room and they said they met syringes on the floor. You met syringes on the floor. The syringes that they've used 9 days ago. If it was last day ago that they went there after the fire of Mohbad. So you met the syringes that the nurse gave on the floor. Did you? So those people in the house did not sweep the room. They did not mop the floor. They did not go to the room. All right? They did not sweep. So you came, you packed syringes on the floor. Now, another thing is that when they got to the syringes, how did they pick up the syringes? Did they wear gloves? Because if you use your bare hand to touch those evidences, you don't contaminated the stuff. Another indictment. Those are the things where the lawyer is supposed to be fighting for. Number 3, Mohbad's house resident is the, what they call it, crime scene. All right? And where crime is being committed, you were supposed to barricade the whole place. Nobody was supposed to be living in the vicinity. Let me tell you something. If I just open my camera and show you, somebody got pied in my street right now. There are phone fluorescent police everywhere. They barricaded everywhere right now. If I should go outside and show you right now. In fact, where I was trying to, whatever, they did not allow me to park my car. I have to park just down the street just to walk down to my house right here. So, police, forensic everywhere. They're still everywhere. You must not go in. You must not, except you are living in the same street. You have to take, you have to give them whatever that you are living around that area before you can allow you to get close to that vicinity. Did they barricade Mohbad's house? The police of the Lagos State, they allow people living in the house to continue to live in the house of a crime scene So they must have contaminated the spots. Am I right? So that is why they are refusing to do proper forensic to the house of Mohbad. So now we are going back to the drawing board. These are the areas where we got messed up. These are the areas where I think the government went to do their own odoro and the police as well. And we are where we are today. Now, back to the story of what happened in the coroner inquest. I heard them saying, one man came saying that, I know one lady, as I Leo, is it her name Leo, says that the driver story today, I didn't even understand everything, I've been in and out. According to what I heard, so I stand to be corrected if I say something wrong, please don't quote me anywhere. What I understand, or what I heard them saying, I heard them talking about it, that the driver was narrating his own story. He said the Agbero and the police security were around Mohbad, and then they were asking for money from Mohbad, the Agbero, the tax in Korodu, and Mohbad told Wumi to transfer money, 71,000 K to the driver to go and get the ATM, and money was given to, I don't know if it was Adura or Darosha, because Darosha was the one sitting beside on the front seat. All right? On the front seat. Now, my question is this. I stand to be corrected. I'm only trying to analyze and want to try to get a clear fact of it. Now, they said, okay, someone asked, so a member of the audience asked that, did they ask the driver who punched the window? I said, no, Mohbad got angry that, why? I told you to give them the 10,000, why did you give them 5,000? So he started having argument with either Darosha or Adura. So, Arifa host, was it Adura that he was having argument with or Darosha? Before I go ahead. No, you don't know.
It was Darosha. Because Darosha claimed that he is the one who went to withdraw the money in his own statement.
Yeah.
Remember, he said where he went to withdraw was where he noticed that Mo and Prime are throwing punch at each other from distance.
No, thank you. Just pause right there. Just pause right there. Mute your mic again. Now, I was thinking that if it was Adura, it would be a little bit rough. But now, because it's now glaring that it's a Darosha, now it's more easier. So Darosha was sitting on the front seat beside the driver's seat. Now, if Mohbad not got down from his car, from his vehicle, to go and meet Darosha on the front seat, and he said having altercation with Darosha. That's the story of the driver now. All right? So Mohbad was engaging Darosha. Arifa. But in Darosha's story, it was Darosha he said when he was coming, he cited Mohbad having altercation with Prime Boy. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just pay attention to this. Now, so if Mohbad came down, don't forget that the sitting arrangement of these people. Mohbad was sitting in the middle seat. The SUV had 2 seats. All right, 3 seats, 3-seater seat. The driver's seat rolled, the middle seat where Prime Boy, Mohbad, and Wumi were sitting, and the last seat where Spender was sitting. So Mohbad was in the middle seat. So Mohbad got down from his row, went to the other side beside the passenger side of the driver's seat row to meet Darosha there. I told you to give them 10,000 K. Why did you give 5,000? Probably altercation started there. Primebot got down from his own row, from his own small side, to go meet him on the other side there. So how come from the front window of the driver's side, the window did not get punched? The middle row window did not get punched. Over there, the back window where Spender was sitting, lower get punched. Are you laughing? You are muted. We can't understand. Unmute your mic. Arifa. Now, can you see that part? There's something missing there. That how come that Mohbad did not point the first door, the front window, is now the small window at the back seat. This poison Lord Jokosi not punched. Okay, that's another area that we also need to look into. But there is something that they are trying to cover up there. All right? His life-size claim he did not see fight. Darusha said, Adura said he didn't see any fight. Darusha said when he was coming, he saw Prime Boy fighting with Mohbad. The driver said it was actually Mohbad that was caught having altercation with Darusha. So which one should we go for?
Many conflicting stories, Bossman. Conflicting stories scripts, not scripted.
Now, the story that I want us to underline and to take home was that Darusha's statement said he went to go change money. When he was coming with the money, he cited from afar Mohbad having no altercation with Prime Boy. Now, the person that saw from afar, when there was already fight with Prime Boy and Mohbad, from another storyline, it happens now he was the one that was actually having the fight with Mohbad. And so why we said that all of them, all involved, they are covering up for themselves. And you see now, they're all covering up for themselves. And what I'm trying to say in the essence is that throughout the whole Ikorodu, since the fire of Mohbad, with no single, do you hear what the driver said? He said there were security, there were police officers, there were people around there. And none of them could see any picture of Mohbad fighting with Prime Boy. No video. And they put wanted on Prime Boy. But you done did, my brother, man. And that is it. And again, about the results, inconclusive results. They said they carried the result go abroad. If we could do the same to NMS lab, they must show us where they took the result to. Let us know the the pathologies and where they did the result, so that everybody will know. All right. If we could do that to the government, then we should also have to know where they did this one. So now 30K we use for autopsy now and pathologies now, Abi. 30K not go enter water now. We must find out the truth, and that's just the way it is. So the truth is bitter. We have to let them to know when. You said you carry this thing go abroad. Where did you get this thing done? Where do you get so that there have to be clarity on all these things and transparency. That's what I have to say tonight. And two, please, can you tell me? No, there's no. Thank you very much for having me, Erica.
I hear me. You see, it's a joke. They've messed everything up. My head won't blow. Make I go sleep. I'll come out tomorrow after I came back from my own football training. I'll come out and do a new thing entirely. I'll come out to display my own personal knowledge. I'll come out to do a new thing entirely. I'll wait on justice for Mohbad till there's a new development. May God continue to be with us. Thank you, everybody. Mo go relax, mo go sleep. Waiting be this one like this. We've been through many things, many gists, different story every day. Oh, why? Them that they do like say them know they see, like say them know they hear. Which kind of family be this? We live on in the hands of God. Baba sing, he talk say, Adabia bi won o, Adabia bere. Adabia bi won o, Adabia bere. Result your autopsy every 30 million she Adabia bi yin. àdàbí á béèrè lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín o bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbé gbogbo public ní gógó wọ́n fọwọ́ bá tú díẹ̀ kún. ọgbẹ́ ìwọ̀n ní gógó àtọ́bá tú ẹgbẹ́ àwọn kan straight winning.
Ó dàárọ̀.
Ó dàárọ̀ mà ẹ lọ sùn kẹjẹ tó dáa.
Mo tẹ̀ wá lẹ́nu iṣẹ́, èmi wà ní iṣẹ́ mi, mo wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ mi.
Ẹ yáṣẹ́ o, ẹ yáṣẹ́. Wọ́n ti gbé everybody, wọ́n gbé wọn gógó. Wọ́n fò bá tú díẹ̀. Wọ́n gbé àwọn kan ní straight win. Wọ́n gbé àwọn kan ní straight win. Wọ́n gbé àwọn kan ní under 2.5. Yáyà. Ará àdúgbò tuntun ti dé o. Ṣáájú ó dárọ̀ màmí ó pọ̀ létí.
Hold on, Arifa. I don't think at this point it's actually just so sad. But that is the science part that we just did. All right? But I think there should be room for maybe for forensic too. Arifa, are you there? I can't hear you. I can't even hear myself. Can you hear me, Arifa? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Arifa?
Bossman, your network is cracking. I can't hear you. Come again.
I don't think my network is actually good.
Okay.
So you can hear me. You can mute. I just because you're so quiet. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not yet over. I know that the result is going to shake a lot of people right there, which is of course understandable. But 30 million naira for autopsy abroad and nothing come out. No. Of course, people not go sleep well tonight. But I think for forensic is going to bring out a lot of stuff, the truth about that, because look at all the stories, Kotali and all that. There's something that is missing right there. For forensic, probably an investigation and all stuff like that. But the full forensic, it's going to. You should give a try on that. But if the government is going to do that too, or if the public are going to want to do that, but what I'm trying to say is that if we are going to continue to do justice for but I guess the public just need to stand up by themselves. The public need to start alone. I keep saying that I bossman, of course, I can say that I can't exempt myself in this situation because I felt pity with the family. I was emotional. I allowed emotional and sentiment to take over me, Now the reality is done that if we truly want justice and we want clarity according to people that really want justice, right? Again, we need to just separate ourselves from the family. Yeah. I think we need to separate ourselves from family because one of the reasons why we're saying that Baba need to settle with Blessing, because there are some information within Blessing's hands that Baba Mohbad is not privy to. Once you settle with this girl, your daughter, she will tell you some of those things. Only Blessing pay Baba. Blessing pay Baba. Only Baba Blessing go back and Kulewole. Blessing call Baba now. What did he tell Baba? Okay, Baba is claiming that ever since the demise of Mohbad, he has not spoken to Blessing. I just told you that as at last year, January, I was saying these things. That Blessing, they said Blessing was there. They gave her the permission to take pictures. They called Blessing that they want to come and exhume the body of Mohbad, or they want her to be there as a family member. And she took pictures onto her own phone. Did she show her father those pictures? When I was asking me, Samiwa, it was not who told me. I didn't want to mention it before. Now I'm mentioning it. That I should stop talking about it. I was asking, did he give you all because it is your right. You need to ask for it. Did you have a copy of it? Okay, if you cannot get the copy from Blessing, all right, that is Blessing. Blessing is not a professional. The government has to get a professional. It's going to be clear one to see. And two, when they were taking the specimen What was the family doing? Were you present there? No. Now blessing. We don't know. We don't be scientists. One day for life when they pieces Mohbad's body. I beg my brother, this thing don't tire us. You see, we're just here for 24/7 for 1.5 years, and look at the result that we just got and all that. You're right, but it is not yet over. But it is what it is, my brother. Have a good night, Let me go and sleep and ponder over the 30 million of autopsy. Inconclusive. No, the first one was inconclusive. This one is uncertain, Abi. So.
Now we they use the word inconclusive. The first one was also uncertain, and this one also is 100% uncertain. You understand? So either we like it or not, it is 100% the same thing. So nothing changed. No change of a dot. Nothing changes. That's just the truth. Take it or leave it. They don't carry us go. May God continue to be with all of us. 30 million autopsy, 25 million lawyer. At the end of the day, uncertain. 9 months autopsy. At the end of the day, uncertain. Okuyin, Okolon. Oku gbogbo yin, oku sare yin, oku yin, oku gbeyin yin. Thank you so very much, everybody. Mona no gift me again. Anybody will get any gift, go DM me. Thank you. Good night. Mona fine sleeping, leave na tablet, Mona chop, Mona go sleep. My hands are up. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful night's rest.